Go.
Okay. We are
Whoa.
live.
Whoa.
Hello.
Stream
Hello, everybody.
information better be updated because I swear I hit the done button on OBS.
Oh god, oh no. Oh no.
What
Oh
though now?
no.
I was dropping my scissors everywhere.
Oh god, at least you didn't run with them. Um,
Yeah, that's true. Unless.
Well, technically you can run with scissors. Just hold the blade,
Just hold
and
the.
you'd never trip and like fall onto the blade.
So true.
yeah, that's true. That is
You can
true.
technically run with scissors if you're skilled enough.
That too.
The
Yeah.
skill.
And if your shoes are
That's all
tied.
I'm saying. Exactly. Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. Run with scissors, guys. Practice it. It's a very important life
Exactly.
skill.
Yeah.
Keith, I want to
You want to
run. I
know
want
how to
to.
do it.
I want to get a couple pairs of scissors, Keith, and run with them and like drag them on the ground like Cabal.
Ah, yes.
Mm.
I've been obsessed with Mortal Kombat, guys. If
Yeah.
it leaks
Yeah.
into the game,
Yeah,
I'm
that's awesome.
sorry. If like
Mortal Kombat.
da,
Dun
da,
dun
da,
dun.
da, da, da.
Da, 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 da.
Honestly, I really like to go into Mortal Kombat.
if anybody like starts like doing the splits and punching you guys in the nuts, that's on me.
Okay.
Um,
Ah,
that's
sounds
that's gonna
good.
be that's gonna be my like Mortal Kombat influence.
I'm
Um,
gonna point and laugh at you if you do that.
yeah, or else even Australian shows up, that's Mortal Kombat.
Sydney, Australia already showed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Sydney.
Yeah, but she's like not Australian. I should
She
give her a New York accent.
she she's just aestheticizing Australians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like a weeaboo, but for Australia.
Yeah.
yeah. I love her. Just like conceptually, the idea that she's named Sydney, Australia, has nothing to do with Australia.
Yeah.
Anyways, episode, games, things.
Woo!
This what there's session titles for all of these now in the recap. And then this is episode 4, the bullet that will kill you, and then next episode is gonna be episode 5 and it's like the second part of it, and that one's called
The
Has
sword
Been
that
Made.
Oh,
will
so I
slash.
should have added the ellipses
Oh.
in the thing. Oh well.
Yeah, you should have added the ellipses.
I'm
That's
not
on.
changing.
That's fine.
I'm not changing it. That's gonna
L.
make a separate
Yeah.
VOD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's not worth it. But yeah, I've been naming all of these after 80s action movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know why.
real.
I don't know what the thematic significance of it
80s
is.
just
but
has like a certain
they're
level of
cool.
like campy like
Cyberpunk.
vibes to it that's so like cringe but in such a good way.
yeah, that's
I love
true.
it.
For me, the 90s is my like favorite era of like campy, but like still fun, like and cool like movies. Like man, I gotta watch RoboCop later though. I know that's 80s. Yeah, I'm gonna use. I gotta watch RoboCop. Anyways, episode 4.
I'm personally a fan of 44 BC.
Ooh.
I think that is the silliest era of all time, because that is when Julius Caesar was assassinated
True.
on March
true.
15th, 44 BC.
The
The dictator
sillies.
of Rome was stabbed to death by
The sillies and the funnies.
the silliest and funniest.
Alrighty.
I love throwing out historical facts during this campaign. This is where I get to flex my I love history shit. Also, if you guys see me wielding scissors and cutting out tiny things, it's stickers. I am still paying attention the whole time. I'm also just like, I have
I
to
get
get
that.
these done. I have 210 of them I need to cut out.
If I ever look like I'm playing a phone game while DMing, I am. That I am still paying attention. It's a stim thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
If I start playing with the blight slime, you know what's up.
Yes.
If I start hitting the gwitty, I'm paying attention. I'm just hitting the gwitty.
The Gwitty. Let's see. Last time we got up to some mischief. You got a job from Spider Murphy to go get some or to steal some sensitive information, a briefcase from Ana Maria Salazar, aka Walker Hardcrow's boss, who is running a fight club in the combat zone, a section of the city where the Night City Police Department no longer bothers enforcing the law. You went there, went to the fight club. Rockhat got in a fight with Ana Maria and absolutely whooped her ass.
It went amazing.
Yes.
It was
I mean,
great.
I knew you were gonna win, but like, I did not expect you to win that badly or that
That
perfectly.
well. That well.
Flawless
Perfect.
victory. Flawless
Perfect.
victory.
Yeah.
Roccat wins. And then you guys got the briefcase while everybody was distracted with that. And it turned out to be a brain dance headset, which you watched and you saw it was the recorded experience of somebody who was being tortured to death by Anna Maria. And now Blight and Paradise, you two are kind of realizing that Rockat is currently alone with that person that tortured somebody to death.
Yep.
Yep.
And you have no idea about any of this, actually. I shouldn't have recapped this while you were in the room, but it's fine.
I will
Um,
forget about it.
Keith will
Um,
just simply
Parkour.
turn off his brain.
let's see. What should I do for bar music? Um,
Oh yeah, wait. Can
play.
I hear Nerobot? I see it in chat.
It's not playing anything right now.
Oh, okay.
I need to get up my sheet. I was too busy cutting out stickers.
Let's. Are we ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. August 2nd, 2023. It's
That's
raining.
not today.
That's not today.
It's not. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Because we're doing the thing where we did stuff from last session that we needed to take care of first.
Oh my god.
August 2nd, 2023. It's raining for the first time in a long time, and everyone is running for shelter. Rockcat, you are going to a bar. And this is you're going to, I would assume, Revere's Ride, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and why don't you tell me what it's like in there? I'm gonna play some music. Let me know if it's not fitting. I'm just gonna
Okay.
play some ambiance.
It is not a high-end bar or anything. It's and also it's not really like the most common bar that people would even go to. It's a more niche establishment, and it's not really exactly nice. It's not really nice. The bar area is nice, but all the tables and shit, no one wants to sit there. People just have to sit there because everyone is sitting at the bar area.
Nice. I assume that you went here. Anna Maria has a vehicle and can be like driven there. I assume you went with her, or did you take the minivan?
uh,
Or no, you guys have the minivan, huh?
We took the minivan.
I just
Yeah.
yeah, separately, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys made your way there separate of each other, and you see Anna Maria there, and she seems to be speaking with the bartender. Wait a second. You said his name was Ender?
Yeah.
Did
Like
you
the
name him
man?
that because he's a bartender?
Oh no, I named him that after my 3D printer.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's-
the Ender Man?
No, like Ender, like my 3D printer's name.
Would have
is
been
Ender.
so good.
It's Ender brand. It's Ender.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
headcanon that it's after the man.
Okay.
I'm gonna head canon that he's a bartender.
He is a Bart. His first name is Bart. His last name is Ender, and he is a bartender. But yeah. What's Ender look like? I'm putting all the
He
pressure
looks
on
like
you.
Bart.
Okay, he has a mustache. He's a big guy. He has some curls in his hair. Brown eyes. Loves to talk. Loves to talk.
Right. Yeah, and you see him talking with Anna Maria right now. He's like kind of like leaning forward on the bar, and like Anna Maria like isn't even really making eye contact with him, but he keeps talking like, and then she said that I bore her. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm not. Am I really that boring? I mean, he's just like ranting to her. kind of on the edge of tears here. Anna Maria really does not look like she wants to be here. But her gaze like kind of like shifts to you as you enter the bar.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I approach the bar area, and then I say hi to Ender. Hi, Ender. So I see you've met my new friend.
Yeah, everybody here is making friends these days, huh? Except for me. I don't have.
It's okay, Ender. I'm always here for you. Don't worry about it. I pat his hand. I hit his arm.
I deck him.
And he sighs and says, "Yeah, I suppose that's true. Anyways, what can I get you?"
Can I have some? Yeah, just 2 drinks. Actually, what do you want, Anna Maria?
She looks at Ender, orders something, and she orders something in Spanish because I don't want to come up with a drink order, so I'm gonna leave it ambiguous. But how this isn't a particularly like upscale bar, is it?
No, not really.
Is this like straight up like a shithole of a bar, or like?
It's like halfway to high end, halfway to shithole. Wait, actually, no. How no? Halfway to normal, halfway to shithole.
Okay, cool. In that case, I think the cost of like just a couple of drinks is basically more or less included in your like lifestyle, your lifestyle costs. So yeah, the two of you get the drinks that you order. What do you order?
A Jack and Coke.
Okay.
Nice.
As somebody who has never drank alcohol and never intends to, that means nothing to me. But you see that Anna Maria, as she's like taking her drink, she has like a little like first aid kit, and she's like kind of like injecting herself with like a syringe and grimacing in pain a little bit. She says, you got me pretty good there."
Yeah, I mean, you weren't bad at all, actually. I mean, still a few light burns from, from the flamethrowers.
Yeah, well, the goal wasn't exactly to toast you, but I'm glad that you were mildly uncomfortable.
I'm glad you're satisfied by that.
So, what are we doing here?
I just want to talk to you, ask you a few questions and stuff.
All right. Then, go ahead.
Let's sit down first, now that we have our drinks.
Okay. At the bar?
No. Let's go to the destroy tables over there.
Okay. Yeah, she takes a seat like across from you. And says, "Fine, so what do you want to know?"
So you work for Arasaka, right?
Yes. That's true.
Nuh-uh.
What do you do there? Just wondering.
She thinks for a second and says, "I agreed to talk to you here. I didn't realize that this was going to be an interrogation about my work life."
Actually, you know what? You're right. I apologize for that. Why don't we play a game, you and I, then?
She narrows her eyes and says, "Go on."
You ask me a fact about my life, and then and then I give you an appropriate answer, and then I do the same. And we just keep going until, I don't know, we get bored of it. Or until we finish our drinks.
She hums and thinks about it for a second and says, "Okay, fine. Let's try to move fast with it then. You lead us off. Ask the first question."
Actually, I do want to establish a little trust here, so why don't you start first? You can ask me any question you want.
She thinks and says, "Okay. How long have you had those implants?"
Want to be honest with you? I'd say about a year, but I'm really not sure about that.
Okay. Aren't we taking turns here? Why don't you go now?
Okay. How long have you been in the fighting ring?
I've been running Dragon Shark for about a year as well myself now. Been able to afford to set it up thanks to some work that I've been doing with Arasaka. Profitable.
I see, I see. Yeah, who's paying you the big bucks, huh? Were you to keep up with both like that?
What have you been doing recently? Any other jobs? Like, I assume you're an edge runner, a mercenary.
Huh. Recently I had to talk to this one Japanese woman, about recruiting her for something. Then we ended up getting into a fight. She almost killed me. Well, actually, I almost killed her. Yeah, I totally beat the hell out of her. It was yeah, I totally won that fight. Yeah.
Make an acting check for me.
Okay, I got like a nat one. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay. I assume that you don't have any acting skill.
Where's acting again? And social skills, right?
Yeah. Or performance skills, maybe. I think that was something on the sheet.
Oh, acting, yeah, five. It's just five. So.
Okay. 1 5 plus. Yeah, no, you're not really gonna make it. She frowns and says, "You're a good fighter, but you're not a good liar."
What? What gave me away? And like some of my drink comes out. Like, oh shit! Oh my gosh!
Your turn.
All right, since you asked me about my job life, what about you? What have you done recently?
Most of my work is classified. Very sensitive work with Arasaka. And yet, I feel like you might know a thing or two about that. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Did you kill Walker?
One sec, wait. Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say?
My subordinate, Walker Harcrow, went missing, kidnapped by a team of edge runners. The trail was not too hard to pick up on. It was not the most subtle of jobs. Was that you?
Huh. Well, you see, I kind of kill a lot of people, so all of it kind of like blends in at the end of the day.
So do I.
Yeah. I mean, what do you look like? Gotta be specific.
Can you make a perception roll for me?
Okay. Okay. I got an 8. Where's perception? Oh, 7. So 8 plus 7.
8 plus 7.
15.
Don't make me do math. 15.
Yeah.
As she is speaking to you, you see a couple people enter the bar, which is weird because nobody goes to this fucking bar, or at least not people like these. These two seem to be kind of like street thuggy, mercenary-y types, and they are looking at you. She says, he was a bigger guy, big fan of implants, cyberware, had a linear frame implanted. It looked, his build, it looked a lot like yours, actually.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You see, like, all the cybernetics, it's been me for like a whole year. As far as I know. You know, to be honest, I don't really exactly know how I got them. Yeah. In fact, I feel like they're actually like forced on me.
He nods and says, I think I know exactly what you mean. And I think I know a thing or two about that. She places her hand on the table in front of you, and her like flamethrower pops up out of her arm, and she says, "Unfortunately for you, I think this is a secret that it's better to remain buried." And she is going to attack you with the flamethrower.
Evade.
Evade. Make that roll.
Okay. 7 plus 14.
7 plus 14.
21.
Okay. Man, you rolled that too quickly. I gotta dig out my I still have to get my thing. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta 17 you said?
Yeah. Oh, I said 21.
Oh, 21.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, yeah, you see as a jet of flame shoots out from that flamethrower popping out of her arm, you know, the chair scrapes as you push it back and dodge out of the way. The whole Anna Maria and the two mercs who just entered the bar, you all burst into action. Roll initiative for me.
Okay. Also, I say to her, oh, dang. We're round 2 again? I thought we were starting to get to know each other. 7 plus 8.
7 plus 8. Okay. 15. Okay, let me make some initiative rolls. We should have an initiative channel. Just like, oh, we do have an initiative channel. Okay.
Oh, then. Here.
Yeah, put that in there, and then I will establish stuff. 15.
I like stopped breathing for half of that. Now I need to take my inhaler, but I was just so invested that I was like, oh god.
I'm just here like, oh god, oh boy, oh boy,
so
we're not
scared.
there yet.
Yeah, we're on our way. Hold the line, Rocket.
Don't worry, I got this. But please come. Please.
We're trying.
Okay. 15. Oh, you said 15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Meanwhile. Yeah, okay. Meanwhile,
It's us.
Paradise, Blight, you guys are making your way
Down.
to find Rockhat. Did you tell them where you were going?
I mean, they shouldn't. I feel like they would know. Just like, if I like said like bar, I feel like they would kind of know. Because I did say something about like bar.
That's true. Yeah, I think you guys have like known each other just like long enough that
Yeah.
you would know where Rockat's favorite like bar is.
And what was the name of it again?
The Revere's Ride.
All right. God, I really hope that Revere's Right is right. I mean, surely it wouldn't be any other bar unless they were going for something near the area. But God,
It's
oh,
gotta.
they're fucked.
I mean, it's gotta be that one, right? Like,
I mean,
I'm pretty
surely
sure.
They talk about it all the fucking time. So theoretically, if it was going to be one bar in the entirety of Night City, it would have to be that one.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, she's so dead.
Okay.
You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we go in there. We just don't even worry about where we're parking the car. If this thing gets hijacked, we'll say sorry to Ian later.
Yep.
You know, we'll
Yep.
pay him back. At this point, we just rush in, guns blazing. Honestly, at this point, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I say so too.
Especially considering what she's capable of.
How's traffic
Here.
looking right now in Night City?
That depends on your drive roll.
There's a
Or
drive
man.
roll. Oh boy.
I think it's called like drive land vehicle.
Yeah.
I wish
it is.
Control F worked on this on the site, because it really doesn't. Air vehicle. There's land vehicle tech, right?
Not land vehicle tech. Drive
Oh.
land vehicle. It would be under.
Drive- Oh, I see
think
it. I see
reflex.
it.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a 10.
A 10.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is less so your like driving skill and more so your choice of route. You end up cutting across a street that's like very heavily trafficked at this time of night, and that it slows you down quite a bit.
Gobshite.
God,
It's gonna be
shit.
it's gonna be a little bit before you're able to make it to our fella, to good old Rockhat. Meanwhile, Rockhat, it is your turn. You're not first in the order, but Anna Maria already went. You've got Anna Maria is like kind of like in front of you across the table that you were sitting at, and then
Yeah.
there are the two there are these two thugs, these two like booster ganger looking types to your right. What part of town is Revere's Ride in? Like culturally.
Okay, I don't really know Night City that well. What's the equivalent of like maybe like outside of Skid Row type thing, you know?
Okay, so actually I feel like that wouldn't be super far from the combat zone. And so yeah, these guys are wearing like these like black spiky like leather jackets with a gang like symbol on emblazoned upon them, and they have like both of them have like these like spiky mohawks, and they are rushing at you with these like claw implants that they have.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Like, dang. Okay, I evade.
Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn. I was just saying that for flavor.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay, go for them. Alright, this is like... Alright, so should I go for Anna Maria, or should I go for the Mercenary Claw people? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I grapple gun, and I grapple gun, like, past Anna Maria, right? Like,
Oh.
like past her, right? And then, like, I do the flying kick at her, but, like, I do it in a way where where I get to, like, jump off of her face. and then I do, like, kind of like a backflip, like, behind her. So I'm even farther away from the three of them.
Okay, so you want to put them all on one side of you,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, very smart. Yeah, make a think that would be like a martial arts roll.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's 19.
A 19. Okay. Um, and then so that's gonna take up your martial arts action for this turn. And you do roll 4d6 damage.
Okay. Oh, wow. 21.
21. My God.
Yeah.
Okay. 21. Wow. Okay, that's a really good roll. Did you you didn't roll 2 6s or?
Actually, wait. No, I rolled 2 5s. Oh, God. So close.
Okay. Um. Math. 21, you said.
Yeah.
Minus. Oh shit. Okay. I think you actually knock her out immediately with this one.
Let's go.
Her health was not in an amazing place.
Rockcat
Um,
stays winning.
You,
We win these.
you
Yeah.
grapple gun and like you deliver this flying kick as you go to Anna Maria, and like as she's or as you're like kind of like closing in on her, she, you kind of hear her muttering like, oh shit, not again. And then you knock her the hell out. She goes flying over, like, and knocks over like a couple of chairs. She falls back. And these two booster gangers, they start like kind of like spreading out. One of them pulls a very big, heavy-looking revolver, and the other one like is just like kind of like has these like claws that pop out of his like his fingers, and he the one with the claws says, I don't think that's gonna let us stop us from getting paid. Come here, asshole. And he's gonna rush you, making a couple of attacks.
All right, I'm gonna evade. Yeah.
Yeah, you would be evading both of them, so make 2 rolls.
Okay. Oh, I got a 10.
A 10.
10 plus 14. So yeah, 24. For the first
Okay.
one.
When you roll a 10, roll another d10 and then add that to the total result.
Wait. Okay. Okay. That's not gonna change much. Yeah, that's gonna be a 20. Actually, 28. Wait,
28.
No, wait. 27.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was never gonna beat that in any case. Make the second make the
Okay.
next evasion roll.
Okay. Next evasion roll, I got a 1.
A 1. Okay. Wow. Okay. Both ends of the extreme here.
No.
So,
boy.
roll another d10 and then subtract that from the result this time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I got an 8 on that one. Okay, so 8. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus
that's not good.
So it'll be 14 plus 1 and then minus 8 from that second roll.
Ah. Oh wait, what? Wait, really? Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh shit. All right, 14 plus that one. Okay. So that would be. Oh wait, that'll be 6. Wait, no, that'll be 5. Wait.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
14 plus 1 minus 8. And then yeah, so this you like expertly dodge the first swipe that this person makes.
Is that all you got?
And then what's the floorboard situation here? Are these shitty floors? Might you have like tripped or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really a circumstance of a lack of skill. It's just shit luck. And you stumble just in time for this guy to like catch you with a claw to the midsection. Where is my d6s? You take what's your armor at right now?
Oh yeah, nothing reset, right? From like last.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where's my body armor? I think that's at a 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Oh wait, is that 5 from the Joragumo fight? Because
Uh.
you didn't take any damage last session, did you?
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't take any hits at all, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so that should have reset actually.
Okay.
So back
Okay.
to 11.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just looking at the old notes then. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah.
11, and then this guy did 5 damage. Half of 11 is 6. Math. Okay, this guy, your armor actually still manages to hold up, and
Okay.
like protect you from the claw attack. But still, there is another guy, and he is going to shoot you, and he's going to try to shoot you in the face. Do you want to evade that?
I evade.
Okay. You're just dodging everything.
Yeah.
Make evasion roll
7 plus 14, so that's 21.
21, and then that is versus what's this guy's handgun skill? 18. Okay, so this guy brings out he has his very large pistol, and he fires it at you. But you like quickly step aside from like where he's aiming, and the shot misses you. It like flies past you, and it slams into the bar behind you. You hear like several glasses shatter. Ender's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, sorry about that, Ender.
And we're back to Anna Maria, who continues to lie there and attract flies. Meanwhile, and now we're on. Oh well. Thinking. You guys are closing in on the bar. You're close enough to hear a gunshot from
Okay.
Oh boy.
from the Reviere's Ride, but you're not quite there yet.
That's not a good sign.
Definitely not. And I'm going to just get my gun out, start loading it, and I'm going fucking guns blazing into the place. I turned to her and I'm just like, all right, I'm going in guns blazing. Like, don't even worry about parking it. Just keep it in drive.
All right,
And then
all
just
right.
jump the fuck out. Going in, and okay, I want Anna Maria alive. It's a dumb thing to do, but she has information. I want Rocket dead less than I want Anna Maria alive, or more than I want less. Something like that. Either way.
Okay.
I want her alive.
All right. I'll swing by. You go in first. I'm gonna tell Spider Murphy that we're gonna try and subdue Anna Maria, and hold her hostage. You go do your thing.
Great, sounds good. I load up the stun gun, and like the second that we're even close, I hop out the side and I just start running. I book it.
All right.
I am
roll
hastily
the two of you roll
texting.
initiative.
Initiative. Oh boy.
I would love to roll initiative for you.
Oh, I didn't make a downtime. I didn't make a texting channel. Hang on, let me make a texting.
I'll just
Initiative
have my
is going-
initiative there.
Why does it say I have an armor penalty? Because I took off my helmet. Okay, let me take off the helmet.
I put my
and then
initiative in
roll
there.
Initiative. Oh, initiative is a 23.
I'll
I
insert you guys into the initiative when it's time for you to enter the scene.
I exploded.
So, Rockhat, you are facing those two booster gangers.
Yeah.
It is your turn, I believe.
Okay. Alright, do I see Paradise? And,
You might hear like a van like
you-
skirting outside, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear the distant sounds of Irish cursing.
okay. I think that's a yes. Oh, I got 9. Okay. I will... Oh yeah, I'm pretty... you know what? I'm just gonna shoot them. I'm just
9. Okay. Which weapon are you using?
Shotgun, yeah.
Okay. are you trying to like catch them both in the blast here? Because it's shotgun shell.
Yes.
Great. Make a handgun roll for me then.
Okay, cool. 8 plus 14. So 22.
22. Okay. I got to look up what the shotgun shell rules are, because I can never remember. Shotgun shell. Shotgun shell. Aha. There you are. Okay, so. I see. Okay, roll 3d6 as you move to the side, and you line up the shot, and you
Okay.
target it. You draw your Militech Crusher from your coat and fire. The recoil is very strong, but you know you have like you're very strong, so you can take it just fine. And the
Yeah,
sound, great. 12. Yeah, the deafening sound echoes through the bar. Shells, pellets fly forth, tearing through these two booster gangers, and slamming into the wall paneling behind you. You see splinters fly up, as a particularly weak table kind of like gets shredded in the blast. 12 damage. 12. 4. 12 damage is gonna do something to these guys. 12. Okay, yeah, the two of them immediately, like, you see you've done a good bit of damage here, and their leather jackets can't really do a lot of protecting from like gunfire. The two of them are seeing you like kind of like escalate the situation to gunshots now. The one who is attacking you with claws is also pulling a gun, and the two of them are gonna shoot at you with their heavy pistols.
Ah,
Evade.
Evade.
evasion.
Make
Evasive
two-
maneuvers.
Make 2 evasion rolls.
Okay. 9 plus 14. So wait, so okay, that'd be 23 on the first one.
23 on the first one. Okay.
And then okay, I got 2 plus 14, so that's just gonna be 16.
Okay. The second one is gonna hit.
Okay. I'll take
Let's
it.
see. 4d6. I have a few d6s here. And your armor is at 11. 5 plus 4. 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6, 15. Okay, you take 4 damage as one of these very high caliber pistols punches through your armor. And your armor value is also going to drop by 1.
Okay.
And so, yeah, Light, Paradise, 2 of you are rushing inside. And you hear a couple of more, you hear several gunshots going on from inside of this, inside this bar. The 2 of you burst through the door, and you see on one side, Rockcat firing this like a Militech Crusher, this like one-handed like shotgun pistol, and then on the other hand, 2 gangers with very large revolvers taking shots at Rockcat. Top of the order is going to be Paradise.
Oh yeah, no, I come in guns blazing. I take out the stun gun. I'm going to do an aim shot at one of the guys who's fucking up Rockcat.
Great. To the head, like.
To the head.
Great. Great.
I want these guys out of here. Get the fuck out. Alright, so that's an aim shot. I got myself a 12, which ain't that good.
Yeah. 12. Even if I'm assuming that you closed into like the optimal range here. Yeah. Even with that, that's not enough. So that shot it flies goes wide. And I don't remember if you can make two
I
aim
can.
shots.
I sure can.
Okay,
I
cool.
got the power in my shit. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna aim shot right at his head. And I exploded. That's a 24.
Yes.
Oh,
Get outta
Straight to
here.
right to the face.
good.
This man is not wearing head armor. So roll damage and then double it.
Alright, roll damage and double it. Let's get it. So that's 3d6 times 2. That is going to be a total of 28 damage.
20. Okay. So, yeah, that is going to drop this guy. And
I pop him
you
in the head, and I look at the other guy, and I'm gonna go, that first shot was a warning shot for you in particular.
He that first guy, like, immediately Rockcat, you see Paradise and Blight burst in, and Paradise like takes a couple of shots, and one of the gangers immediately like seizes up and like he collapses to the ground. Blight, you're up.
Does the other guy who's left standing, does he look like like he's backing off in any way?
He looks between the three of you, and he sees that like the door is like behind you. He looks like a cornered animal, because well, he kind of is.
I look at him and I smile. You're fucked, mate.
He's very much he's like, I'm in danger.
All right, I'm
Um,
gonna keep my SMG pointed right at him, and I'm gonna make my way towards Anna Maria's unconscious body.
Okay. He is eyeing you as you do that. But not but it's not his turn, so we can't do anything about it.
All right,
Are you just going towards the body?
I'm going to attempt to drag it out.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna watch you doing that, and he's like very much like considering reconsidering various courses of action. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Rockhat, you're up.
Hello. Okay.
You see that there is basically just one ganger left, and the
Okay.
odds have very much turned against him now.
Okay.
His gun is like pointing between. He keeps shifting between you and Blight
All
and
right.
Paradise.
I say, Blight, Paradise, you guys made it.
Oh, it's a whole thing that we're gonna have to explain to you in a moment. Just as soon
Yeah,
as we get
no.
out of here.
Mm.
Shit's fucking ridiculous. So, you know, we're getting the fuck out. You know,
Alright.
getting out of Dodge. And getting you out of fucking trouble. Thank God you're alive. You are a lucky bastard.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's wrap this up here now. All right, and okay, roll. Okay, roll it. Okay, I got 9 plus martial arts. Where's my martial arts again? Oh yeah, 14. Okay, so yeah, 9.
A 9.
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, that is going to hit. Roll. You can either make another martial arts attack roll, or you can just roll damage for this one.
Okay, maybe I'll make another one just in case. Finish this guy
Okay.
off. Okay, 6 plus that 4. Okay, that's a 20. All right.
I don't think there's really any way that this isn't going to KO this guy. So
Hell yeah.
tell me how you finish this guy off.
Okay, so you know how like you know how Rockcat absolutely like destroys and like punches the tires and like kind of like destroys them.
Yeah, is this gonna be a fatality?
No, nothing like that. She
Okay.
basically does the exact same thing where she just does a numerous amount of like of jabs onto this guy, and like it just destroys it. It just yeah.
Series of normal punches. Yeah, absolutely. And his gun, you see he's like got his gun leveled at you as you approach very quickly, but he's like it's like shaking. This guy is very much not in control of the situation anymore, and you just KO him. He goes flying, and he falls back and onto one of the tables, which just kind of like immediately crumbles underneath him because these are not very high quality tables. Um,
Sorry,
and
Ender.
Ender like pops up from under the bar, and he's like, "It's okay. This is a visual metaphor for my life."
Aw.
I'm sure you'll turn it around. I mean, the place looked like it needed a bit of a renovation, so
As-
let's just call this one the jump start on that.
As I'm like loading Anna Maria's body into my cryo pump, I'm just gonna go. Don't worry, we'll get this cleaned up.
He just sighs and like kind of like starts trying to like feebly start cleaning the place up. Like he gets a little rag and he starts wiping away at some bits of blood that you're not sure weren't even there like before the fight. Wow, that sentence did not make any sense grammatically. Whatever. You get the point. He's gonna start cleaning up. Meanwhile, you guys are getting Anna Maria out of there via
Yep.
cryopump.
Yeah.
I say bye to
Okay.
him, and I'm just like, we were never here, by the way, in case the coppers ask.
Coppers never ask. Nobody ever asks.
Ah, fair enough to you. I'll have to check this place out when it's all fixed up. How about that?
He gives you like a little smile at that. That seems to have cheered him up a little bit.
You're alright, buddy. Holy shit, Rocket.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Did you guys get anything on the hard drive?
We
Yeah.
got something. That's definitely for sure. Let's just get in the van first. Should we make our way back to Anna Maria, maybe? Or not Anna Maria, Spider-Murph?
Yeah, I mean, you texted alright, so let's head to Spider-Murph, and I would personally reckon, Rocket, you good to take the wheel?
Of course. Huh. never really-
Alright.
Alright.
I would suggest while she's out cold, you start making haste on those flamethrowers.
Yeah, definitely. I'm removing those as soon as I can. Or breaking them even. I don't care.
Honestly, with what she's done, I wouldn't be opposed to sticking the stun gun in them.
Alright.
I like toss over my stun gun to Blight, and I'll just be like, just in case you want it.
Just in case.
Works.
Right.
Works mighty well on Chrome.
Surgery check to remove, like, any potential, like, weapon implants.
Yeah. So she's got 2 cyber arms, 2 cyber legs, and each limb has a pop-up ranged weapon in it.
Alright. We're snatching those. Do I make that roll now?
The problem with that is just that each like removal procedure takes like a good few hours.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
I
not something
see.
that you can't just like unscrew these things.
Can we
okay.
break them?
We can break them, right?
You could totally break them.
Let's break them.
Yep, I'd
Okay.
say we break them. I toss over the stun gun, and I'll
Yeah.
just be like, have at it.
And I just jam it in there. Maybe cut some wires here and there, some pipes, things
Great.
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you make a Yeah, make a surgery roll.
18.
18?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean obviously breaking things is way easier than just like surgically removing them. Yeah, you basically break down all the like the connections, the weapons, every like bit of weaponized tech that you can get easy access to from Anna Maria's body.
God, you're so lucky you're unconscious right now.
And yeah, that probably takes up the whole like trip to back to the San Rue store that Spider Murphy is operating out of.
I think while we're going, I will just like once I see Blight's getting to work at that, I'll settle into the passenger seat next to Rocket who's driving, and I'll just go like, yeah, no, we found we did find something in the briefcase.
What's up?
It was one of them. What are they called again?
The brain dance.
Yeah, brain dance.
Yeah.
Here's one of the brain dances. It was her, Anna Maria, torturing the ever-loving fuck out of someone. And I personally only saw a bit of it. Blight plunged in for the rest, but she is not a safe person to be fucking around with in a bar. So, needless to say, we came rushing right over the second that we were done extracting it, but we found some interesting things in that recording as well. A couple of numbers, possibly a lead.
Numbers.
Yeah, Blight heard them. I have them written down. But,
Where are they?
What the fuck are they? I didn't put them in my notes. Shit.
Wait.
I think I was way too deep in the roleplay.
The number sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the specific sequence of numbers. It's not a puzzle. I'll just say that now. It's not a puzzle. So like, you like give Rockcat like the sequence of numbers.
Yeah. So some kind of sequence. I don't know, maybe a password for something else, but didn't seem all that. It was strange. It's obviously numbers, makes you think a ton of things, but it didn't sound like, from what Blight was telling me, it didn't seem like it was some great code to end it all, you know?
I believe Blight pointed out it sounded like a sleeper agent thing.
It sounded a bit like something a sleeper agent might use.
Interesting. Oh wait, Laura, question: do these numbers have any significance? Like, do they like do this sequence of numbers like sound familiar?
Why don't you make an intelligence roll for me?
Okay. Rockcat looks at them very like, Okay.
Ringing any bells?
Huh. Okay, 7 plus 5.
7 plus 5. This, I don't know. It's odd. Something about this kind of feels familiar to you, but you're not sure how. The reading the sequence of numbers itself and having it recited to you, it doesn't do anything to you at all. But you can't like help but shake the feeling that like there's something about this pattern that seems familiar, not affecting, just like you've seen it before, maybe.
Not gonna lie, Paradise. I think I've seen this before.
That is concerning, considering the place that we found it in. But
Wait, where'd you guys go?
I meant in the brain dance, you know?
Oh yeah, you don't know what a brain dance is, do you, Steve? Or well, Rockcat, do you?
Are you aware of what a brain dance is?
Not really.
It's hard to describe. It's an experience, a memory captured in a visual form. You can see through the eyes of someone else. You can feel every single sensation and feeling that they were going through. So it's not just some kind of snuff film. It is snuff film from the perspective of the person being tortured, where not only do you get to see it happening, you feel it happening.
Oh god. You guys did that?
Blight was the one who finished it up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But the fact that the numbers in there are A, you recognize them in some kind of a way, and B, we're in that brain dance. That's concerning. But that's also why I wouldn't say excited, but let's just say I am ready to do some fucking interrogating.
Alright. Where are we going?
Right now we're heading to Spider-Murph.
Okay.
It's that little San
wherever
Ruse
we're-
store.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get there as fast as possible.
Right.
So Spider Murphy, yeah, for Rocket's sake, Spider Murphy is based out of this cutesy little like toy store,
Yeah.
not too a bit of a ways away. Sanrio, it's the cyberpunk version of Sanrio. Um, so there's like an advertisement um, out on like the front of the shop, this like neon lit poster for the Hello Cutie One True Love,
Aww.
which is a sniper rifle with a built-in AI girlfriend. Um, and there's a lot of like little like plushy like cat toys and stuff. Some of which are just like normal plushy cat toys, and then some of them have like katanas. And Yeah, but you guys like kind of like you pull around to the back. You get a text from Spider Murphy, like kind of like instructing you to pull around to the back of the shop. And she comes outside, and like just gestures for you to take Anna Maria into her like inner sanctum behind this, which she keeps behind the store itself.
Mm.
Okay.
And she she watches as you guys bring Anna Maria, her like cryo pump, her frozen unconscious form inside, and says, "Jesus, you guys got into some trouble."
I
Well,
think there's one person in particular who got into a little bit more trouble than the rest of us.
and honestly, trouble's a little bit of an understatement at this point.
Yeah,
It
some
wasn't a
deep
problem.
fucking shite. It,
Well,
sorry,
Hongo's gonna be happy about this,
the adrenaline
probably.
at the very least is wearing off right now.
Do
You doing
you-
okay, Rocket? They didn't hurt you or anything, did they?
No, nothing like that. Trust me, I'm good.
Murph, do you still
All
have that
right.
brain dance? Might it might be a good interrogation tactic, as much as I don't exactly like the prospect of it.
Giving
No,
her a taste of her own medicine.
I was thinking the same thing, quite frankly.
She she kind of like shifts a bit uncomfortably at the thought of that, but she looks at Anna Maria, um, and her features like kind of like hardened. Her gaze kind of like gets a little colder, and she says, "Yeah, I think I can do that."
Right. You won't use it right away, but if she's being stubborn, we have something a little bit more than death to like help with that.
She nods. I'll wait in the other room. I'll be in the other room. She doesn't know my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But
this is gonna be
there's
something.
yeah. She leads you inside to her like sort of like lair that she's got behind this store. Past her like primary computer den, there is a small there's a storage room that's mostly empty, with just like some dusty shelves and empty boxes, where you're able to have like a little bit of space to put Anna Maria. Then you're provided with like a little like folding chair and to like cuff her to. Um,
While you guys were hanging out at the bar, you find out anything? For well, we showed up and the attacking was clearly happening, but they say anything prior?
Honestly, not really much. I really wish they just stuck to the game we were doing.
You guys were playing a game.
Yeah,
That's
it was
I am
basically.
still shocked that you are alive.
She's actually kind of fun if you get to know her a little.
She's a little. I think
We've gotten to know her quite well.
Fine's a little too kind of a word to describe her with. Right. Let's jolt her awake.
Hope you're not against us roughing her around so much, considering you think she's so great, but there will be some roughing.
I mean, trust me, I've been beating her ass literally the entire night, so I think I'm pretty fine with this.
Fair play. Alright,
Okay.
jolt her up.
And I just.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
What do I do? I just stick the little taser that Paradise handed me.
Put my hand out
into her arm.
to have it back afterwards.
Yeah, that too.
Ah, you bastards! What the hell did you do?
We could have kept playing the game, Anna. Instead, you chose violence.
She's like looking at her limbs, which have all like gone limp and inert, and she says, "What the hell is this?"
You remember that fella you were working with? Harcurl?
You killed him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
us.
We did. And, well, looks like your fate is, coming up real hardcore if I were to coin a new phrase. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Paradise. And before you start, I know your name already. And quite frankly, I don't even want to give you the light of day to introduce yourself or try to plead any case. We've seen the brain dance, my friend.
And what are you
kind
going
of
to do with it?
sick fucking bastard are you?
And how does it relate to Project Tengu?
Right, Project Tengu. That is where I wanted this discussion to go. You heard the name before. Don't try to play dumb. We already were tipped off by your old buddy there, Harcrow, that you were involved in Project Tengu in some way or another, so if you want at least a sliver of hope in staying alive, then maybe if you cooperate, we can figure something out.
Make an interrogation roll, Paradise, and then take a +1 from Blight's help.
Great, that's a 26.
26. Yowza! And she sighs and says, "You've been very nosy about it lately, haven't you? Yeah. I figured that you would come for me eventually. You haven't been very subtle.
Subtlety's not the point, my friend. The point is spreading a message. So yeah, I'm not in the business of being subtle.
And I suppose you're going to release that brain dance to the public too.
We'll have to see about that. In a way that they can view it, in which they won't feel the pain you've put someone through, though if you want to get an early screening before, we work out the kinks and make it not so painful, well, we have that loaded up and ready. Whenever you want. Or we could once again redirect this discussion back to Project Tengu, which you are slyly avoiding there, my friend.
She frowns and says, Yes, I was involved. I've been over... Am.
There we go. That wasn't that hard.
I suspect I won't be for much longer. No matter if you release me or not tonight, I'm likely dead either way. But yes, I've been overseeing various aspects of the production, mainly acquisitions of material and test subjects. That's what I had people like Walker doing. We needed lots of fresh bodies for the testing, and there's a lot of people who no one will care about in Night City if they go missing.
We've already extracted that information from Harcrow, so thanks for stating the obvious, but considering that you're a little bit deeper in this project, Tengu, I was hoping we could go over some more intricate detailing of the whole situation. I understand that you're taking people off the street that you call undesirables. However, there is a question that I think is more pertinent to the general, mystique surrounding Project Tengu at the moment, and that is, what are you doing with those cyber psychos? What are you doing? What is Project Tengu? What is the plan? What are you using them for? These cadavers, these bodies. What is Project Tengu, and what does it mean to the greater goal of Arasaka?
She frowns a bit, and she she's looking at her surroundings, evaluating her situation. It's very clearly not. It's pretty hopeless for her. And she just sighs and says, "This is the world is at war. Arasaka, Militech, and we're all trying to develop the latest vehicles and technology and cyberware. But the core of this war that makes it unlike any war in the last several 100 years or so is this is a covert war. This is a war where the targets aren't supply lines and bases. It's offices and showrooms and people's houses, housing districts. That means that soldiers are the key to all of this, more so than they've ever been before. The individual corporate soldier is the most valuable asset we have, especially at Arasaka. And we want to push the limits of what one man or woman can achieve. That means making them strong through cyberware, and it means making their minds strong and obedient. We want to make the perfect soldiers. Don't ask me about the technical details of it because I'm not a scientist, but people with lots of chrome and people with none whatsoever, they have impressionable minds, either too weak to resist conditioning or too unused to the immense changes of cybertech.
Let it be known for the DM, I'm recording all of this. I forgot to state it, but I am recording the video and audio.
I figured as much, yeah.
Yeah.
And she says, she thinks for a second and says, "You ever seen RoboCop?"
Yeah.
Of course, I've seen RoboCop.
That 80s movie?
Yes.
Classic, honestly.
We're doing that.
God, you guys really are stupid.
It's sick.
Wait, so you're making actual RoboCops?
Yep.
Are you also making the giant mechs too?
She frowns and says that that's something out of science fiction. She
Oh,
says she says while she has flamethrowers in her arms.
That's something out of science fiction will tickle me fucking pink.
Blight just looking at Rockhead like, is that what you're getting from this?
I have a question to you. You're obviously not the smart scientific type. Hell, I don't even know what your classified is. What is your job title, by the way? Middle management? What kind of label did they put on you? Just
She
curious.
she thinks about it for a second, as it like she doesn't even quite remember herself, and uh, says, "I was a sergeant in the Arasaka military forces. I was recruited to join this more specialized division. I have some title or other. I don't know. Everyone typically just called me commander. It was something of a promotion for me.
Such a lack of information for someone so supposedly important to the whole mission of Arasaka as a whole. I got a question for you. And this is just a general one. You know, it's not exactly pertaining to Tengu as a whole. It's more on this war you speak so passionately about, as if you have an actual stake in things. What do you think this war is about? Why is this war happening? Do you have any idea? I'm genuinely curious. It's not a trick question or anything. I'm not trying to get a gotcha at that or anything like that. I'm just you're saying it's a war like no other war now. I reckon myself to be someone who's well versed in history and how that all comes together, and people make jokes about how war is the same, but it really is. So, I guess I'll ask you, the one who's so passionate about making the perfect soldier and fighting in this big old grand war. Do you know what the fuck it's about?
Are you asking me from an ideological standpoint or a tactical one? Because I only have a degree in one of those aspects of war.
Let's go with tactical. For the time being.
Tactically, a soldier has historically only been as good as the men fighting beside him. A phalanx, a fire team,
A rolling barrage. I know what you mean.
the value of an infantry formation is more about their ability to stay disciplined, stay in ranks more so than any ability at sword play or individual marksmanship. You don't, in the Revolutionary War, you would put all your men together, fire a volley, because a lot of bullets together. I keep gesturing with my hands. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm tied down. But she said a volley of musket fire is more accurate than several individual shooters. This is different because we don't have. We're more hesitant to use standing armies in this war. The prowess of one single ninja or samurai or whatever Militech calls their special troops, it can do much more damage than it ever could before.
You're talking about damage. But, I like the reference to the Revolutionary War. But, it's actually reminded me a bit of another tactic that they used to use. That being, under the cover of night, they would make sure that their guns were unloaded. And they would go to camps in the middle of the night and strike people while they're sleeping. One of the tactics the Americas used to win the war at the end of the day, because they were quite outnumbered, quite outgunned, and were fighting for freedom. So the story goes, I am not exactly an American patriot, if you couldn't tell by the accent, but I am a bit of a scholar. I'm a big old fan of history, especially that of warfare. I mean, you gotta be. If you're reporting on the news, you gotta be ready for every war to break out at any second. So, here's the thing. You talk about how it's a more effective strategy, but what it actually was at the end of the day, when you think about those small individual strikes, it was a spying tactic. And it was spies who initiated those attacks, those assaults. So this does seem to call reference to another war. I think you've heard of it before, the Cold War. Now, how do we all remember the Cold War? Because I remember it as people referring to it as the war that had no fighting. Is that correct? We all remember it like that?
Mostly.
Right.
Kind of.
Right. That's what America and Russia sold to the world, my friend. They were trying to sell the fact that there was no actual fighting happened, but that their dicks were the largest. It was a dick measuring competition, but here's the thing. Fighting was happening during the Cold War. You want to know the only two places it wasn't happening? America, Russia. There was a war happening during the Cold War. They were just making other countries pay the price of it. They were using them like chess pieces. And all under the guise that there was no actual war happening. Now that is what this reminds me of. Except, you guys are much more stupid than the already big fucking idiots that were running the countries back then. Because you think that you're being all tactically genius by doing this under the noses of everyone. You're trying to make this sound like it's a power thing. No, it sounds to me like this is a we don't want the public to know type thing. And for military supposedly protecting the peace of the public and trying to win the favors of everyone, why, oh why, are you hiding this war away? Shouldn't the people that you guys are supposedly fighting for, in your great corporate hearts that care so much about the world, America, Japan, the other countries that apparently don't matter. Is that... Do you really think that the American population is stupid? I mean, I won't argue with you if you do. It's reasonable to say, but you gotta wonder why if that's the case. Yeah. What I think is that you guys having this war, Militek and Arasaka, you're not being forthright with the world about it. Because you don't want to face the music that none of us want your fucking war. And you're a bunch of stuck-up pieces of shite. You're not fighting for the things that you say you're fighting for. You're fighting for Black Friday sales. What do you think's gonna happen if the public does learn about all of this? Project Tengu, the shootings, people being taken out left and right. Now, what you could say, and what is an unreasonable assumption, is that they'll forget about it. Too many tragedies at once, we start to forget what's actually happening and what was in the storybooks years ago. A lot of us forget that there are still wars happening in the world right now. They think that because the history books covered on them 10 years ago that they're not still active, but they are. We just try to forget about it. Because no one's covering them. What's gonna happen when it starts to get covered? And when people start to realize that it's happening in their own backyards? And that they're not as safe as they thought they were in their little blue-collar, middle-country class homes. There are more people that are outside of your militaries than there are inside of your militaries. I punch her in the shoulder. So, when it comes to all of this being broadcast to the public, I got one simple question for you. What are you guys really warring over?
Fuck me, but you talk a lot.
Fuck you too. Fucking hate your arse. You like to torture people a lot. I mean, you were being quite the chatter when you were killing people. Can't I have the same pleasure?
Going back to that torture, though, there was a code that you were whispering into that person's ear during the brain dance. What's that about? Let's start getting specific here.
She frowns and like is kind of like looking between the two of you. And she says, the code is about the mental conditioning. The goal of that brain dance is to create an impression in the viewer's mind about who I am, to develop a connotation of fear and obedience to me. As for you, you wanted to know what we're at war for, what we're doing all this over. I won't dispute that this is all about profit, and I won't dispute the comparison to the Cold War. This is very much a Cold War that has gone hot, and this war, in case you haven't noticed, is coming to a close. Arasaka is losing. This Night City, this is all we have. Kei Arasaka, he wants every last weapon that we can get. He wants to make Night City an independent city-state. That way, we're free of the new United States and their laws. That way, we're free of of the Northern California state. That way, Arasaka can have a city all to itself. No Japanese government, no American government. Night
A corporate
City,
government that's gonna want more and more and more.
That sounds like a great idea.
Night City is already Arasaka's city. We just want it enshrined in the books, in the laws. And Kei Arasaka, he wants to make sure that the weapons that we have pointed at the heads of every Night City citizen are as scary as possible. Hence, the perfect soldiers. The United States won't invade. The more likely they are to give us what we want. If they think that we can and will kill every last person in this city before we relinquish it to the Americans. This Cold War has gone hot. It has gone bloody. And blood, it's the only currency that Arasaka has left to trade in.
I do think you're right about the war almost being over. But you are forgetting one thing, and that is the thing that I mentioned earlier. Oh. Look at this embroidery.
Oh, very cute.
That's amazing. Hell
Anna
yeah.
Maria pauses to appreciate
Look
the
at my
embroidery.
fucking embroidery.
Look at this gorgeous Sanru gun. Anyways.
Anywho. You're forgetting one thing that I mentioned at the start of this whole ordeal, and that is the thing I said. There are more people not in your militaries than there are in your militaries. You might have guns, but we have numbers. And your numbers, the ones that you have, well, take out the few people at the top, and everything else crumbles. There's another war. I tell you to read up on it, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to. The War of Irish Independence against the British. Of course, I'd take a personal liking to said war, in terms of historical context, but You want to know how the Irish won? Despite the fact that they were starving. They were on the streets. They were nobodies like the ones you're picking up for Project Tengu. They popped bullets into the heads at the top of the food chain. This war is going to come to an end soon. But not how either Militech or Arasaka wanted to. Anyone else have any questions? I like toying with these people. I like talking about this type of thing, but we are here for information. I tend to get a little bit off the rails, so she's yours if you guys want to have a blow.
The base, where is it located, and what can we... What would we find there? Is there anything of importance?
She gives you the location of the base. It's the same. You have the developments that are the location already from it was from Harker's interrogation and from corroborated by the phone that you found on Tater's body. But she reinforces that one more time for you. What was the second part of that question?
Is there any is there any more reason to go there? Is there anything any useful information, any equipment that we can destroy to slow down producing cyber psychos?
She frowns and says, like I said, I'm not one of the techs. You kidnap one of those guys, you interrogate them, maybe you'll get something out of that.
Great, where are they?
Love the tip.
Oh, they're probably holed up in the base itself. They have on-site living facilities.
Great.
Which makes
there a
things
head-
convenient, at least.
Is there a head scientist? Head
She-
researcher? Person who does head of surgery? A Ripper Doc?
She nods and says, yes. There's a head researcher and a head surgeon. There's files on them on my phone.
Great, what's your passcode?
She gives you her passcode.
I snatch it from her, I take her
The
phone,
little
I
face ID.
unlock it.
Yeah. You
I immediately go into settings and I just change it to my passcode.
nice.
Hilarious.
You get access to the phone and start looking through, make sure, looking for those files, and there's some personnel files on Project Tengu in there.
I wave the phone at her and I smile. And I just go, you're being quite cooperative, so I just want to say thank you for that.
Yes, well, it just gives Kay all the more reason to kill you.
I would love to see them try.
Oh yeah, can I ask you one more question?
Go ahead.
How long has this project been on, by the way?
We've been working on it for a long time, but it's only been kicked into high gear in the last 3-4 years as the corporate war heated up. We started after the Breathfire Wars in 2018.
3-4 years. Huh. And how did you say you picked your targets? You picked people that the people who you experiment on, people they wanted, people.
People without cyberware and people with lots of it. So anything from defunct cyber psychos to Buddhist monks.
Would you even say people who are conscience is objecting, you know, thoroughly against cyberware.
Just like the monks, yes. I don't know. You Buddhist?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe I was.
She shrugs. I don't remember the face of every test subject we had. But, I mean, from what it seems like with you, the patterns line up.
Yeah. They do.
Are we all done asking questions here?
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to hook her up?
Let me tell Spider Murph we're done.
Hmm.
I head over to where Spider Murph is and tell her I think we got everything we need from her, unless you have your own bout of questions that you want us to ask.
Just give me that carbide.
Okay.
I'm personally partial to sending her for a spin in the brain dance. I know we don't need to, but
I really want to as well. Rocket, though.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, maybe you are one of the test subjects, and I think it's only right that you're the one to decide what we do with her.
yeah, I agree with that.
Thanks.
Yeah, outside Spider Murphy, you see she's watching a video while you're as you approach of her and this kind of like thin, kind of reedy looking guy. She kind of like turns it off, pinches the bridge of her nose, and like puts her sunglasses back on as you approach, and she says, what was that?
Anything else that
Well-
maybe you want us to ask her?
No, not really.
I stay in the room with her, by the way.
I'll just I'll call Shayton and see if he has anything he wants to do with her. I kind of want to be rid of her as soon as possible.
Alright. Well, once Rocket is done figuring out what she wants to do with her, we'll leave her to you and Shayton. Thank you again for the help. If there's any way that we can get that brain dance into a more digestible form of media that we can release, that would be incredibly helpful.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just give me a few days to edit it. I'll get that into something that more people can watch without losing their lunch.
Alright, thank you. Thanks for your help. And I walk back into the room and I say, alright, Spider Murph and Shayton might want to have their own interrogation session, so
Oh, great. More friends for you to play with. That'll be grand for ya.
so we don't have to kill her yet, but Rocket, whatever you want to do to her right now.
Your call. We always got that brain dance, eh? Though, I do just real quick want to have a little second with her and just ask one more question for you, my friend. I am in the market of being as honest a reporter as I can be. So, do you have anything to say to the kiddies at home?
You told me about war and how all your little people are gonna rise up because you outnumber us. I gotta ask, how many of those people you think really care? Because us, we're motivated by money, and that's as scummy as it sounds, but it is an effective motivator. You have your principles and your desire for freedom from the corporate order or what have you. How many people you think really buy into that enough to become to really dig in, fight that war? You asked what I think is going to happen when people are told or shown that the war is on their front doorstep, just like it is here in Night City. I think you're gonna find that people just don't care as much as they used to. War of Irish independence is one thing, but this is quite another.
There was a difference, though. I mean, you are correct. There are differences between every single war. There's always going to be a different thing happening, but one thing that I've learned being in the industry of news and what actually gets out to the public is that a lot of this stuff is hidden from them. You think people won't care, but that's because for years they haven't had a reason to, because it's been hidden from them. And yes, I advertise to the people who are already in the punk movement as we speak, the ones who are already looking to rise up. They can find my shite. But your average nan and pops and kids and all the like, they're not gonna know until it's on the big screen in front of them. The screen that you put there. You guys think that you control it as well? And that they'll only see what you want them to see? The difference, like you said, is information. When they know, when they learn, when it is undoubtedly in front of them, no longer hidden away. And the more people that join on, like a bandwagon, that'll be more and more and more. We outnumber you in a way that I don't think you can quantify. There are billions of people in this world. And what? A couple thousand of you lot? I mean, just a sheer fraction of that billion. No, I'm no math scholar, but you can figure that one out for yourself. Anyways, I do appreciate the input. We'll have to see what the audience thinks about that whole spiel about you basically saying that they're not going to stand up for themselves. But I mean, we'll see how their backbone really is. We'll see. I have faith, though. You know, I may not be all religious like most of my ancestors were, but I do carry with me faith in the human race. People like Arasaka, though, you fucking lot. You're not human. You are monsters. Anateos, I guess wait. A diabol. Let me guess, you don't know Irish?
He just like kind of glares at you.
I'm sure the devil will tell you what I meant when you're down there. I'll walk out.
Alright. Rocket. There we go.
Spider Murphy is kind of like looking at you as you walk out. I caught some of that. You ever need help hacking into a broadcast or anything? Give me a
That's
call.
something I was gonna talk to you about at some point, but I'll be in touch.
Alright. Rocket.
She nods.
Anything you want to do to her before we leave?
No. Not really, no.
You sure?
No. Honestly, I've been kicking her ass throughout the entire night.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And really, she's not the one I want. At the end of the day, she's just. So yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's fair.
Alright, Murph. All yours.
She gives you a little salute and says, I'll get in touch with you about the stuff that you want for from our little job. Have it to you by next week.
Sounds good.
Cheers a million. Love you lots. Laters.
She gives you like little heart hand gesture as you leave. And you guys head out.
Oh,
Best part of the job. Interrogations.
that went well.
Not the
All
most fun
things
part.
considered. I'm beat. You want to get back to camp?
Yeah. I think the Killjoys have had a mighty fine night out. In terms of shite we've accomplished, not in terms of... You know what I mean.
Emotional state.
You lot deserve some rest. I'll be up.
Right.
I'll drive back. You guys get rest.
Okay.
Don't let it be known, it's like a 50% chance that we crash.
Huh.
I'll take those odds.
You know
Great.
what? Somehow higher odds than everything that happened tonight.
Exactly. We love a good gamble here and there.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to get done in tonight or for the rest of the week?
We should definitely report to Tengu. Tengu.
Congo?
Tengu.
Congo.
Congo.
Yeah.
I
you
forgot. I mixed them up.
You guys drive off into the night and return to camp. When you get there, you catch him up on everything that's happened. He's well, your time skip later that night. You're in the tent with him, and he you just kind of like briefed him on like I assume like what Tengu's really about.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just taking all this information and nodding gravely. He says, I knew my brother was desperate. I knew he was resorting to drastic action to secure this city for himself and for Arasaka. I did not know to what depravity he would stoop to.
I don't think a lot of us knew. We
Hmm.
only
I
got
had a
hints
pretty
of it
good
with
guess.
Murkrow. Cyber psychos. Why would you mess with that?
Like she said, it's unfortunate. They are,
Hey.
in a way, some of the most vulnerable people.
Kei and Saburo, the two of them, my brother, my father, they have long obsessed over controlling people. Saburo through fear, something that he is very good at manipulating. Kei for all his loyalty to Arasaka's vision, never had quite the same grasp of fear and of finesse. I see that he's taking a much more brute force approach. Even if this war is coming to a close, even if Arasaka is doomed and the writing is on the wall for them as I hope for, we need to put a stop to this ourselves. We can't wait for Militech or anyone else or the government to discover these things.
I agree.
I agree.
Hopefully Spider Murph can get that brain dance
Mhm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
So
But it's interesting to me though. They do. As much as I love to put everything, anything and everything on the air, I do think the truth should be out there. You're right. They do control by fear. I think there needs to be a message sent. I'm not sure where. Oh, well. It seems as if God has left the building. Oh,
Oh wait,
God
no.
has returned to the building.
It's fine, it's fine. I was listening the whole time as well.
Of course, it's been on the mind. Always, for me. Kind of a dumb goal of mine. Pipe dreaming away. But with the amount of shite we have at this point, not only the scary shit that they do, but the pathetic parts as well. The fact that they're too scared to actually show themselves committing violence. They are desperate. I don't think that we edge them on, per se. Well, that we get everyone else looking at them. Scaring them more. I guess what I'm saying is... Does your brother live in the city?
There's nowhere else for him to live now.
Right.
Arasaka Tower. That is the company's last remaining bastion on Earth.
I want him broadcasted with fear on his face. Not of Militech and not of the government. Of the people. This is wishful thinking. It's going to be impossible to set up, but my idea right now... Obviously, there's still a couple of leads we should chase first. There are, of course, the building as a whole. There are the scientists, the people involved in Project Tengu. There is more information that needs to be gathered, but once we have it all... I don't know your thoughts on it, but... A broadcast.
I definitely want to
Easiest.
interrogate some of the scientists first, too.
Yeah.
Afterwards, though, a broadcast. Just one. First starts in the broadcasting room, but then a camera set up in Arasaka's main HQ as his fears broadcast to the entire world. I like that idea.
I do as well. And yet, I would not aspire to set my sights so high. There are some things that are out of reach, even for us, even for me, as the brother of Kai.
I don't like that thinking. But I feel ya. I don't know. Something I'll look into.
He nods and says, "It is a good idea. I have one more thing that I want to look into, but I think the time approaches soon when we will strike. We will uncover Project Tengu's secrets and expose them. Expose Arasaka for what they really are. I just need a few more allies.
What about recruiting people?
I have an idea.
All right.
I'll get back to you. And with that, you guys maybe go to sleep for the night, or perhaps maybe take care of whatever else that you've got going on for the rest of the week. Anything that you do during this next 7 days of downtime?
Mostly
Right.
just thinking, stewing, researching.
Hanging out with
Blight's
George,
probably
hanging out
Blight's probably going to recognizing that the stakes are rising a little bit. She might be looking into a few upgrades to try and like help the team get out of stickier situations.
Shit, I should have rolled a night market. Um, Okay. Give
It's
me so I actually there is something, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Does anybody does anyone spend the full 7 days of their downtime just like on their the game calls it like your side hustle, like basically like for 7 days you just do your job, like your regular job
Do
to
I
get some
even
money?
remember what my side hustle is? Hang on.
It's
I'm not.
based on your role.
Oh.
I'm just a bodyguarder. Yeah.
Yeah, basically like for Rockcat it would be like doing some kind of mercenary work. For Blight it would be, you know, surgery stuff, and for Paradise it would be putting together some kind of like media
Real quick,
to
I'm going to subtract some eddies for gas.
Good
for
idea.
what?
Gas.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We said it
gotta
was like 50 each
each
thing,
time,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, each like round trip basically. Every time you take it out into the city.
All right.
Mhm.
Gas prices are high.
I don't know
Oh,
who's coming into the clinic.
Why don't you roll a d6?
A d6. I have a d6 here. I rolled a 2.
2. Okay. Um, I gotta look up the side hustle table. Um, a 2 you said, and anyone else want to do that as well?
Um,
Unless you were gonna do something, unless you're gonna do anything else that requires like a few
yeah, I'm
days of work.
trying to think on what exactly I would do because I have like 2 courses of action here.
Oh, you know, Blight might text Spider-Murph, like, after she's done with, Anna Maria, if she could send the cyberware over to her.
Mm.
We'll make
She
something
okay.
of that.
She texts back, wow, you really made a mess of this. You sure you want it?
I'll,
There's a lot, but it is pretty messy.
I'll, I'll find something to do with it.
Okay. You yeah, you make 200 eddies off of basically like selling off cyberware from some of it from Anna Maria, I think, when you get it when you do get it back from her, um, and then depending on how much of it you want to spend time actually like repairing, whether to sell or to implant.
Specifically, specifically the pipes that would have been, I'm assuming, like,
Oh, for her flamethrowers?
yeah, for her flamethrowers, I would have been pumping some kind of like gasoline or kerosene through there. I'm gonna be keeping those, and I'm gonna let you decide how that works into the upgrade that I brought up last time.
Yes, that is very interesting. And I'm
Ooh.
gonna keep that in mind. Um,
Everything else,
okay.
though, is just minor repairs and selling.
Yes. Okay. So you get 200 eddies off of that.
Okay.
What about as well as some key technological components that'll probably come in handy later for the thing. Um, Blight, what about you?
Light
What
just
you've been
went.
up to?
I just went.
Or sorry, Paradise. I'm dumb.
I'm a different individual. I am a woman. I think I'm doing a few things.
I'll go.
I dare I say, yeah, I'm not gonna do my side hustle this week. I think is there any way I know like the night market hasn't been exactly set up per se, but I want to restock on some of my stuff, aka some grenades, perhaps.
If it's 100 eddies or less in cost, then you can buy it without needing a night market.
100. Okay, so smoke grenade and tear gas grenade. Those I could get.
Yes.
Let me see the other grenade. Oh, flashbangs too.
Ooh,
I'm gonna get 2 flashbangs and
great. Don't
2
forget about
smoke
rent.
grenades.
Wait a second. Is it
Rent.
section 4? Oh, it might be time to pay rent.
How
It
much?
might. For you guys, it would be 1,000.
1,000? Cool. I've been
Yes.
saving up. I'm all good.
And then there's also food. There's
Mhm.
ranging from like dog food to fresh food. Heath, it's rent time. I'm collecting rent.
I
Okay, I'm
will.
sharing my storage container with George, right? So does that mean
Can I
like
evade my taxes?
Oh yeah, I did say I would think about that. Hang on, let me post in downtime the costs for lifestyles.
oh my
And
god,
then
to pay
for
tax?
I be
yeah,
fucking crunching and munching on that dog food, okay? I
we
am
are
absolutely
establishing.
devouring.
So, I'll say yeah, sure. You so 500 is the rent for you, Rockat. Um,
Why do I have to
and
pay 1,000?
because you get your whole living space to yourself, and like
Yeah,
you have
Fuck.
access to like communications gear, um,
Shit.
I'm
and
bunking with
Oh,
George. Yeah,
rent is due?
yeah.
rent is
Rent's
due
due. Can I
Okay.
avoid
1,000.
my taxes? I just want to tax evade.
Do
That's
I
I'll
all.
do
get
I
that.
pay
I'll get
1,000?
1,000
Yes, because you have your own living space, and you have like your whole like clinic and stuff.
Okay.
It's less so like rent as much as it is like act like paying like a fair like contribution to the camp. And then on top of that, there's also the lifestyle, which is like your budget for food and like luxuries and stuff for the month.
Damn, I gotta start working on my hustle next time. But yeah, this time I'm going in and out of the city, buying grenades, buying different things, and
You
I
could get
gave
those
up.
like yeah, you could get grenades
this
out of vending machines. That's your right
yeah,
as an American.
this is this is very ominous. How much time would I need to sink in to create
Nice.
like a pipe bomb
A pipe bomb. Ooh boy.
or a
Um,
bomb of any kind?
the time I think is not so much of an issue as much as
The cost.
um the not even the cost, because pipe bombs are like pipe bombs.
Mhm.
But you would be making a demolitions check if you want to make a pipe bomb.
I would like to make a pipe bomb. A
Okay,
pipe bomb.
make a demolitions check. I think
Whoa.
that the nomads honestly
Mhm.
are willing to just like give you the materials, like they just have shit laying around.
Yeah, I'll go up to someone. Hey, working on a quick little project. I've got an idea in mind. Just need a little bit more firepower. And
Uh,
I gather all that stuff up, and I got a 15.
15. Um, yeah, I think you are able to put together a pipe bomb. Um, it's not, it's not the most crazy ass fucking weapon ever, but it definitely is a pipe bomb. I
I
think
have a pipe
that
bomb.
at a 15, what I'm gonna rule is that it can do when you throw it, it can do 3d6 damage in like the
3d6?
radius. Yeah.
Okay. I have
Um,
3d6. I'm also gonna buy that, because I can. Great.
I don't know if there's actually specifically a thing for pipe bomb in the
There is
app.
none. There is
Yeah.
no pipe bomb, which is upset. Well, there's an armor. No, that's not it.
I was gonna
Like,
say it's specifically not an armor piercing grenade.
all right, poggers. I will just write down that I have a pipe bomb.
Yeah, like custom item or something. I don't know if that's an option.
Name.
Yeah,
Pipe
custom
bomb.
item is an option. I use that for the cyberware that I didn't install
3d6
but have on hand.
pipe bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It's my 3d6 pipe bomb.
Yes. Um, the bot disappeared. Hang on, I'm gonna put him back. Uh, or her. I'm not gonna assume gender. Um, dark ambient night.
But if you were to enter her like place at any point, you would just see wires and shit that just you can tell she's creating something big and she is working hard. Like she has a bunch of grenades laid out and like deconstructed and her laptop furring. It's very dangerous in her place for people to step in. I feel like people are given a warning not to really bother her. It is very clear that Paradise has stuff on her mind as she is preparing just in general for stuff. And yeah, she's compiling stuff, but is actually gonna not do she's not gonna do a drop this month. She is not compiling for a drop.
You're waiting until like after Project Tengu and all
Yep,
that shit.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting.
Just to be sure, what did you guys get for your lifestyles?
Oh,
For the downtime.
I didn't roll that yet. Hang on.
No, I mean, what are you gonna pay for your
I'd be
lifestyle?
eating
It's on
that
downtime.
kibble.
Kibble. Cool.
For me, it's generic pre-pack. I have
Okay.
some leftover for
Wait, where do
food,
I
so.
find that?
Downtime. There's a table.
Oh, hang on.
It's basically your food budget for the month.
Oh, it's not on.
Your food and luxuries
Oh,
budget.
I can
Actually.
only afford
You
kibble,
can
Lamel.
Oh, rip.
you can enter Paradise's room and just see her with like a giant bag of kibble that she snacks on like a thing of chips.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
get
much
you.
like I got this out of the vending machine.
I
Yeah.
got you. I
Very much I got this out of the garbage of a grocery store after a power outage.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are basically eating dog food. Rock Cat is able to like eat slightly better food. Like it has actual taste. And also, Rock Cat has like a Netflix subscription or something.
I am
Nice.
frequently sneaking in for the Netflix now.
yeah,
Um,
just let you in any day. I'm just
I'm
all
also tuning in a little bit more to Vertex news throughout the week.
Interesting.
I'm hearing what's up, and I'm once again trying to identify the vibes of the host.
Yeah. He make a human perception roll.
I will get you. I will find you. I will figure out what your deal is, Finley. Human perception. It's not that good. That's a 13.
Ouch.
13.
Please. Wait.
Let me make
Oh,
that.
I can't add luck now because I already did it. I
Yep.
forgot about luck until right this second.
Yep.
Damn
You,
it.
as ever, the guy. I mean, you can't really read him. He's too good. He's too smooth. He's too practiced.
What's he mostly reporting on? Is it still just like shitty celebrity gossip?
This time it's actually shifted to the war.
Ooh.
It's Vertex actually kind of held out for or like has done less war reporting than most news stations. Like N54 or WNS, those two have been it's nonstop corp war stuff. Vertex for the most part has like been content to report on lower level things, but
I'm imagining that a lot of people would like tune into Vertex for that reason, to not like have to deal with the constant stress of hearing about the war.
yeah, exactly. But the war in Night City is reaching the point where it's pretty much the only thing that people can talk about. There's less celebrity news because most of them have basically either left the city or they have gone to ground, just trying to ride out the storm. And so we're at the point where the celebrity news mostly focuses on like Arasaka and Militech soldiers who have risen to prominence.
Damn.
Vertex Vertex has a slight like Militech leaning, so it's more likely to portray them as like heroes of the story and whatnot. But there's also focus on various edge runners and mercenaries. There's a couple of mentions of Spider Murphy that catch your attention. She's been doing a lot of anti-Arasaka stuff, along with Shaitan.
Anything that resembles us mentioned? Any of our activities been reported on?
Are we famous?
There is actually one story that does catch your attention about Ana Maria Salazar and her a report on Dragon Shark that Finley covers, and detailing
I'm
the
curious
fight with Ana Maria.
I'm curious as to any of the details that they might pass through on there, or if he would have any idea or mention anything near Paradise being at the scene.
It mostly focuses on Rockhat.
I can imagine.
And
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Let's go.
it was how somebody seems to have shortly after Anna Maria lost a fight in Dragon Shark, she went missing. There's been a flurry of media attention, like of Arasaka representatives, like stating that disavowing their connection to Anna Maria's off time, like off work like activities, um, and basically like stating that they don't have any connection to the Fight Club.
Of course.
Of course I don't.
But yeah, um, that is, I think actually, I will say, Rockhat, you have a reputation score now. You have a reputation of 4 as far as when it relating to the Dragon Shark, the fight with Anna Maria.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm famous.
So yeah, it won't always come into play, but in certain situations you can use that for like purposes.
Mm.
You can leverage that rep.
She breathes a small sigh of relief. Oh, thank God that they didn't cover on me screaming in the middle of the streets.
Honestly, it would have. Honestly, it would have been funny though.
So glad that that went over the heads of the news.
They see you in the corner.
There's a lot of crazies on the streets these days.
Out of
Finley doesn't
curiosity,
know.
do any other like solos similar to like Rockhat are they coming into the clinic or like being brought in by other people in camp who just kind of find them?
You have worked on a good amount of solos in your day. A lot of them come to camp because they don't trust city ripper docs, or they, well, can't afford them, or because they're nomads themselves and they come from nomad backgrounds. You worked on a lot of solos, a lot of mercenaries looking to make it big in Night City, and I think as you're thinking about it this week though, you're realizing they are coming into town like a lot less, or they're coming into camp a lot less than they have been at at the start of the war. Most m- most most of the solos that you know, most of the solos that you worked on, they went and contracted out with Militech or Arasaka. They went did soldiering work for the corps, and a lot of them have not been coming back.
Ooh.
That could mean a couple things.
It mostly means really that they've been getting killed,
That too.
but yeah. There's work in that manner, work has dried up, but at the same time you do also get occasional jobs from corporate soldiers who lost limbs during fighting and need replacements. So
Gross.
at least you get that going for you.
Gross corporate soldiers. Not gross lost limbs.
Yeah, I was like thinking like what? But that makes sense.
Yeah. I hate corpos, not people who
Not
don't have
amputees.
limbs.
Did the bot stop for anybody else?
I think
Yes.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Isn't
gonna.
there a loop command?
No, I think it's still playing, or it should have still been playing, but I'm gonna have it leave and
Destroyed.
rejoin real quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, can I roll to do my job, my bodyguard job?
Yeah, roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh God.
I rolled a 4. How much money do I get?
A 4. How much money do
$4.
you get? You were hired out as muscle to a local fixer down in the city.
Okay.
It wasn't anything all that stressful. You basically just kind of like tagged along while he collected uh like pretty much protection money. Not ethically not the most amazing thing in the world, but um you know, is what it is.
Yeah.
And you get paid 100 for that, $100.
Only 100. Wait, really? Come on.
It's what it is.
Yeah, well, this isn't your primary source of money, anyways.
True, true.
Um, you so are we good to go to the next week?
I think so, yeah.
I'm
Sure.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
August 9, 2023.
That's
It's
today.
That's today.
That's
Finally,
today.
at
Oh
last.
This
my
is
Today.
god.
we finally get the opening credits like most of the way through the episode. Or no, halfway through the episode. August 9, 2023. Today, Night City is as immersed in smog as it is in violence. The glittering city skyline with neon advertisements shooting up into the clouds is now a faint glimmer behind a heavy gray veil. War has made the weather as erratic as everything else. Um, a truck arrives to camp. A delivery
Not
truck.
this bitch again. Oh.
I was gonna
No,
say not again. Get out of
not
here,
again.
Karen.
Um, and
Leave.
it off coming off the truck, a few like delivery workers offload several cases. Um, two two large heavy boxes that are covered in gift wrap. Um, and then the last thing is not covered in gift wrap. It does have a bow on it, but it is this sleek, red, like very techy looking motorcycle. And the two gift wrap boxes are labeled from Spider Murphy.
Nice.
Ooh, cool.
Nice.
But yeah, each present has, comes with like these little notes and stuff, and like gift cards.
This is like the first time that I have left my camp in like the entire week.
Yes, you receive this large box. It's wrapped in gift wrap with like this. What's a silly little pattern for gift wrap to have?
Spider webs.
And
I was
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
I was gonna say
Or
tartan, but
Sandrew.
then like you're Irish, you're not Scottish, so you know. No, it's okay. It'll be tartan anyways, cause like close enough.
Oh my god. She sees it
Um,
and she's just like muttering as she's like dragging it into her fucking campsite. She's like, oh fucking Christ, I'm not fucking Scottish, I'm Irish. It's very how do people still mess this up in this day and age? I mean seriously, I know that people don't really care about that part of the world unless they're living in that part of the world, but I can't believe that they do such a thing.
it is a drone. Um,
Ooh.
it is this large. It's this like black with like these little like sleek armor panels, four rotors, and a very nice looking camera attached to it.
Oh well, I can forgive him.
This is the Zirafa Taiga Hawk, and there's a I'll give the like stat block actually, but there is a gift card attached to it. Says girl, you have some seriously sweet taste in hardware. Up armored chassis, cloaking screen, directional microphone, enhanced interface connections. You could fly this thing to Mount Olympus, catch Zeus cheating on Hera, and fly back to NC with a lightning bolt stuck through the back rotor. All from the comfort of your couch. Positively shiny, this little bot. Then I'll send the actual stat block real quick.
Let's get it. We're so back.
We're so back.
We're so here.
I suppose I'll put it in lore.
Ooh.
More. Oh yeah.
Your blight, your present, it is wrapped in little It's wrapped in like this like kind of like green like Sanru packaging.
This stuff comes in green?
Yeah, it's like green. It's like kind of like gothy. Like it's like got like the Sanru designs, but like with like little like skulls. As like little
Aw.
skulls, like like the little cutesy skulls with like bows on them and stuff. Um,
Unbelievable. I'm
so
emo,
like
not goth.
little cat skulls. And things like that. It's a box, this like little black military box, a 12 count, a 12 units of the Militech M334 Crowd Combatant Dispersal Grenade. Note says this was disturbingly easy to acquire, even for me. Did you know they use this chemical to execute criminals in both California and states? Sheesh. And now it comes in a portable grenade form. The nades are meant strictly for military purposes, but I've got a few NCPD armory manifests that say otherwise. Not gonna ask what you want with these, but don't involve me in any act of mass peacekeeping. 1312. Um, and anyone well, stat block. Hang on, give me a sec to copy paste, or give me a sec to
Yeah.
get the thing.
Oh no.
Wah, wah. Ma, 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 ma. Great, you've named it. Lovely.
I've named the Zapredator
And
after the Zapredator tape.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Didn't exactly want this in grenade form.
Oh,
Reading this now, though, I probably shouldn't be putting it into my system.
last one. For Rockhat, you have this like very nice bike. And you actually see Congo like off in the back, like he's got got his arms crossed. He looks kind of jealous.
Ah.
But he the hang on, where am I? What am I doing? Right, the note, the gift card that comes with it says, "Holy cyber cow, this bike is serious business. I've got a set of interface plugs here for you. Comp me $500 sometime, okay? You're gonna want to chip them in ASAP." And like you see, there's like little box attached to the motorcycle with
mhm.
like this set of this like cyberware set of wires that's meant to like plug into your like nervous system.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and the card continues. The X series can't beat the R's for speed, but the handling is supernatural. A plugged-in rider can steer this baby hands-free and dodge bullets with the bike. I have watched Tiger Claws ride these into battle, needing nothing else but a katana. This is a hella preem ride. Show off to our princely friend and have some fun. So yeah, basically, you normally you can't dodge bullets while riding a vehicle, but with this you can. You very much can.
Oh,
Nice.
And where was I putting everything in lore?
Lord.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to add this into my inventory real quick.
You should name it too. All of us should name our items.
Ooh.
Yeah. What are you gonna name this bike?
Name the grenade.
It's 12 grenades. I gotta make 12 names.
12 names.
Well,
Name them after.
Unless... Well, Blight's weapon is primarily herself. It is quite literally herself, so... We'll see.
Blight Junior, Blight the second, Blight the third,
Since
Blight the
they're-
fourth.
Since they're, there's 12 of them, what else is 12? The inches in a $5 footlong at Subway. Name them after Subway slabs.
Subway sandwich.
They are all called Subway sandwich.
No. Man, these are grenades. I will take it. It's a copy paste. I can't even copy paste because this is an image, but it's okay.
Subway sandwich.
Oh, I should have just yeah, I should have just made it I should have copy pasted and put it in like a little formatted thing, whatever.
I will name
Too
it
late.
later, don't worry.
I can't wait to be crypto.
Off
Literally.
the grid.
For real, I am about to just squat in the corner and send out my drone.
Guys, we literally have Caustic, we have Crypto.
Wow.
I'm not sure what to call Rocket yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, no one has
Sojourn
a-
from Overwatch.
Hey, what about Revenant?
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 Yeah, because because like Revenant's red and the bike's red, so
Uh, maybe.
Or you could be
Maybe Ash.
Ash. Yeah.
it's kind of gets it kind of having the bike kind of gives you skirmisher vibes.
Yeah.
So like
Octane.
Octane. That's a good one. Oh man, especially after the synth coke
Wait,
thing.
Revenant literally is a skirmisher now.
Oh,
We could
Oh,
just
is
say
Revenant a skirmisher
yeah.
now?
okay,
Yeah,
so
Revenant's
you
wait,
are
do
Revenant.
you remember the Revtane meta?
Oh god.
They turned
Yeah.
Revtane into one character. It's hilarious. Except
Wait, really?
Ah,
yeah, except his tactical. Okay, if I had to imagine the Octane jump pad on Octane jump pad launch, that's kind of what his tactical is. So it's a little underwhelming. But you can jump really high.
You can just go fucking zooming. It is hilarious. You can also attach arc stars to his back and just
You
send
can?
him into battle.
Oh, that's
Yep.
so good.
My
Send
god.
him in like a flaming chariot.
I miss the Revtane meta days.
Me too.
I
They should bring
I
it
was
back
not
full
around.
force.
I was not alive for the Reptate meta days. I am 2 years old.
I was around back before season 1. That was my favorite time of the game because everybody sucked back then.
Real. Actually, no,
We gotta
I
play.
successfully tanked my matchmaking, so if you guys want to play again, I no longer get 5 masters in my lobby.
As a diamond, I will immediately ruin your matchmaking.
No!
But I'm fully down.
Since we've already kind of strayed off topic, let's take a
Right.
quick
Yeah.
quick break because
I-
I want to get food.
That's fair. I also gotta type all this in. Crowd, combatant, dispersal, grenade.
Enough time for an Apex match. Load it up, boys.
Let's go, let's go! This is an
Let's
Apex
go.
stream now.
Let's
It's
fucking
enough
go.
Enough time for me to fucking hot drop and lose immediately.
Exactly. We're gonna do it. Speed run.
Speed run.
Speed run.
I believe in you.
Do
Uh,
do do
food
do
time.
do 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 do.
Oh, are you actually?
Speed run.
Oh
Wait,
my
actually,
god.
wait.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
okay.
Speed run.
Okay, I'm sorry, Dean, for stealing your stream, but...
That's okay. How
Alright.
quickly can I die?
Oh my- Oh, someone started a timer. Hang on. I'll get my stopwatch.
I don't even give a shit. I'm solo dropping. I do not care about my teammates. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be so toxic. No, we're not even gonna have teammates. Where is he? There he is.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Who needs teammates when you are the teammates?
Solo trios matchmaking. Let's see if I get in
My
the
baby
next 10
girl,
years.
look at him.
Oh, we're in.
Let's go.
Let's fucking get it. It's
Go.
LFG.
Okay, anyone caught in grenade radius? God damn it, it's not typing.
Baby girl.
Are you a Mirage mate?
I am a Mirage main.
Oh, I thought you were a
Oh.
Watson maid. Or main.
I'm a Mirage. I'm a Mirage main.
Nice. I main Wraith when I'm being silly, and I main Rampart when I'm being serious.
All right, gamers, are you guys ready for high octane? Except it's not octane because I'm not high Mirage gameplay.
Yeah, how can you say high octane gameplay when you're playing Mirage and
Look
not
at that.
Octane?
Look at my bam.
That's
Look at
a
all
good
that.
banner.
That's some good shit. This is great. This is already great. This is gonna go amazing. All right, where are we fucking dropping? Where you guys want me to drop? Treatment chamber. You don't get a choice.
Stinky Chamber, let's go!
Ink chamber. Diamond trail. Let's fucking get it.
I do not play ranked. I am bronze. I'm rookie even.
There's another trio who's dropping with me, but will they win? No.
See, that's when you just
Incorrect.
emote on them and pray.
I am
No, I'm
back.
gonna
I have
win.
acquired ice cream cake.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Win, Dean, win!
I'm gonna do it. Rampage, my worst gun. Let's go.
Mood!
Rampage.
I hate the
Alternator with
rampage.
disruptor. We're fine. We're winning. We're winning these.
Session
Yes.
doesn't resume until the game is over.
That was my own decoy.
Mood.
I almost shot at him. I hear him.
Imagine you just
Up
leave.
above me. I hear him. Up here. Hello.
Oh, I forgot to start the stopwatch. Oh well.
Oh god, my aim.
No, curses. The wraith, the tiny wraith hitbox strikes again.
No, I did get some good shots on them. You can't deny. I mean, look at that 200 crisp damage.
That
That is
was pretty good.
exactly it. Plus, you can see my survival time. There, 1 minute and 15 seconds. I was the first squad to die with 0 kills.
Amazing.
Real.
Nice.
We win these. Let's real quick take a moment of silence for that amazing game. And,
I'm only proud of. Oh my god. I needed
him.
that one. I need that one so bad.
Wait, what's wrong with you?
Look at him.
He's so silly.
Look at that little Nessie.
It's not even a Nessie, it's a little Forg. Forgies.
I like the cleavage.
Forgy. Real!
I like
Mirage cleavage is so...
Real. Let's look at his tits. Let's go.
Top tier Mirage cleavage right there.
Tits. Tits. This one also has tits.
Yeah. I will...
Boobas?
I'm just going to brag on having Mirage abs, and that is it. I got Litwit.
Oh, you got Litwit? Fuck.
Yeah.
Captain Bamboozle in the store. Who will he kill?
Wait, no, I need that. I need him to match with the Pirate Wraith skin I got. Okay. Enough of me
I
being
hope
an
you guys
idiot.
enjoyed my Apex Legends speedrun.
Enough of me being a simp. Let's
Dying percent.
Wait, I gotta finish my ice cream cake.
Oh,
Just do
can I
anything.
do another?
Perfect, I still have
Hold
time
up.
to- No! Dean,
Let's
your
do it
stats,
again.
you can't keep doing this.
Let's do it again.
Brain injury and spinal injury critical... Wait, is spinal injury critical injury? Wait.
Yeah. That is a critical injury.
Do it
So,
again.
like, to be clear, yeah, those are two different critical injuries: brain injuries to the head, spinal injuries to the body, and
Let me.
those are going to be those aren't going to do the normal plus or 5 bonus damage from critical injuries.
Okay, that's all well and dandy. I was hoping to breathe this out like a very, very toxic dragon type thing. It's
No, you
okay.
totally could. Just because it's in grenade form doesn't stop you from doing that.
That's true. I could just swallow them and then spit them
I
out
do
when I find it necessary.
We can still win. Mirage Nation can still win.
How
You guys
big is
believe
the
in me?
radius? I believe so hard.
Thank you. You guys get to see my amazing gameplay.
Yes.
There he is.
I will probably finish my slice before
No,
the
you
game
won't.
is
No,
over.
you won't. You do not understand how quick I am going to die.
You don't understand how fast I eat ice cream.
No, we're racing. Speedrun. Let me in. Let me in the fucking game. I want to die.
We're going with Mirage tits out. Let's go.
It's out Mirage, never loses. My hope is to get one single kill and then to die.
I have a question.
these.
How come
Look at
there's
these
only
guys.
like 2 legends that have tits out? It's
So
like
true. Where's the hotter spot? Where do you think? Here or there? I think
you know
here.
what's a good one? Market is like usually so fucking hot.
Well, we're going. Looks like more. I'm just gonna follow everyone. Just gonna follow everyone.
And
You
just
guys
follow
dropping
them
here?
around like a lost puppy.
Yeah. Hey there.
Hey,
hey there.
wait! And they only have 2. If they only have 2 people, this would have been your trio.
Hello.
Actual footage of me
this.
trying to run and get away from everything. Mood.
Wah, wah. I actually finished it like 2 seconds before you died. I had a
Let's
slice.
God damn it. I managed to get some things on the melee damage, so
Good
that's a win
damage,
for me.
Okay.
Ah,
All right. We should probably get back to the Cyberpunk
I like it.
game.
okay,
I'm good.
let me fix the Discord window so we can get the pretty map and the pretty poster and chat
Did
back
you
on screen.
change the description to me playing Apex?
Oh, was I supposed to? It was a
No.
10-minute break, so I didn't think it'd be
No.
important.
Anyhow, um, yeah, we are back. Let me
We're so back.
hang on. Man, this bot really does not like playing
If it's
my.
not God having connection issues, it's I don't
Me,
know
bitch.
who's Neurobot. Who's Neurobot in the biblical Holy Trinity?
Joe
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 Biden.
Rogan.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
All right.
Joe Biden.
Okay.
Bleh.
My nose is being weird. We're gonna hang on. I'm gonna take care of that for 2 seconds, real quick.
All right, 2 seconds. Let's go.
Open Apex.
Unironically, it is refreshing getting back into the game.
Yeah, let me know if you ever want to play some games.
I will see. Because
Simply make a Smurf account.
here's the problem. I come upstairs at 10 because that's when my dog legally lets me go upstairs when I'm done for the day. And that is like 1 o'clock for you or something.
That's okay.
I will see.
They put mangoes on my burger.
Mangoes on a burger? Interesting.
There's mangoes on my burger.
That is interesting. You guys receive or you guys are currently doing whatever it is you're doing in camp. Maybe messing around with your gifts, or doing your normal everyday things. When you see kind of a weird group of people talking to each other, Congo, it's George, and it is someone who's definitely a nomad, but someone you have not seen before. They're all kind of like on the outer edge of the camp, like speaking to each other.
Huh.
I nudge Paradise and I go, want to use that new drone maybe?
Oh, I like the way that you're thinking. And I slink back into the shadows of my tent area. I let Blight in if Blight wants to join, and I set up the drone, and I'm going to.
We're gonna be girls. We're gonna gossip.
We're doing girly things. We're gonna spy on him.
And you you see, or you set up this drone. You connect it to your Do you have an agent?
Yeah, I have an agent.
Okay, yeah, because you can connect it to your agent and interface with it that way. You yeah, the black sleek drone, you set it off and it like lifts off into the air with like a very soft, difficult to detect hum. And at a couple of prompts from the button, it shimmers and shifts and fades into near invisibility, kind of like what Shaitan has. And you set it off, and you fly
Oh, Spider
over.
Murphy, I love you.
You fly it over towards the three that are talking. How close do you get?
I get close enough so I can hear them.
Yes, cool. That doesn't that actually doesn't have to be very close at all, thanks to the directional microphone on the drone.
Yeah.
You see you see the three guys: Congo, George, Rocket's buddy, and You are here, right, Keith?
Are you in the tent with us other girls?
Doing hashtag girl stuff.
Paradise
Keith
is
here at
doing
all?
Paradise is doing Blight's nails, but it's just like it's mud on her nails.
Exactly.
Where is Keith? Keith?
It's fashion, baby.
Oh, are you here?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I'm just yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, George, aka Rockhat's Rockhat's friend slash victim,
Well, friend
is
room.
yeah, and roommate, is speaking with to the other nomad who's like this guy like wearing like leather jacket, jeans, kind of like very rough look to him, um, and uh George George says, "Oh man, that really brings back memories. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been over the border together, running those smuggling jobs, Congo. But yeah, no, it was a good time. Um, the the other nomad um says, yes, we we did get up and we did get up to some mischief.
Hmm.
Uh, but now now we have to reckon with the consequences of this war. And any any job that you offer us against Arasaka, that that we're willing to take. But we need um, we need some assistance of our own. Quid pro quo. And your people, you you're sure they can handle that? Kongo says, I have faith with them. I have been working with them for some time. They are reliable, and this may be somewhat outside of their comfort zone, but I think that as nomads, they can handle this. All that's left is to speak to them properly.
Hi.
George says, oh, I mean, I've been hanging. I've been, Rocket's my roommate. I feel like she's down for whatever.
I close out. I like bring the drone back. I signal it back to my camp, and I'm just going to. I look over at Blight and just goes, "Well, would you look at that? You were right to have the drone sent in. They're talking about us."
Wow. Looks like
Yeah,
Congo's
I
got
knew
guess
I felt
Congo's
my
got
ears
our next
burning.
job.
Why does everyone who wants to join us always have to have a price? You notice that? No one just wants to do it out of the goodness of their hearts. Fair enough. Everyone's got something going on. Only fair that we help them out. But I'm gonna be giving Congo a piece of my mind, calling us his people, or like belonging to him in some kind of way. No, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah. Like,
Love the guy. Don't get me wrong. Great guy, giving us good missions. But ooh, he might need a reality check if he thinks that he's the one actually pulling the strings of how I act.
yeah, that's completely fair.
Anyways, I'm assuming he'll be barging in about 3, 2, and
I have a job. Show you.
Right with him.
oh wow!
And there it is.
I think you're with me and Blight.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no way! I had no idea that you were gonna show up here with a mission for us.
This should be the last one. Well, most
Last
of
one.
the preparations that we've been making are complete now. But I am hesitant to take a run at Project Tengu without too much. I saw you turn your camera off because you were making a mess with your sandwich.
What the fuck up?
But he says, I I am hesitant to take a run at Project Tengu without a few more allies on our side. And
Reasonable.
We can get Doragoma then.
we've we've already looped her in. But what I speak of is much more strength in numbers, not just specialists.
An old friend of yours?
An old friend of George's.
Worked in some kind of smuggling stuff together?
Yes.
Is that a good guess?
Yes, it is.
Oh, great, I was just spitballing.
What were you saying, Rocket?
George has other friends? Wow. That aren't me? Huh. Feel... Huh.
He didn't always smuggle for the Killjoys. The Lobos are a family of mercenaries. They work for they're part of the Aldecaldo clan, and one of their more prominent members, Izzy, he has spoken to George and and I have told him about Project Tengu. He and the Lobos are willing to assist in any way that they can. They have their own grudge against Arasaka, like many in this city. But, well, they need some assistance of their own first. They're willing to pay, but between the four of us, they are in rather dire straits as well. I feel a sense of nomad kinship in a way, and I wish to see them helped if I can.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's what we do.
Sure is. And we could definitely use more help, you are right. So, what do they need from us?
The Lobos need supplies. They're in no short supply of weapons or gear. They're mercenaries. They have plenty of those, but what they need is food. Arasaka has the reason for their grudge against Arasaka is a theft of valuable water sources from them. It's deprived them of food and resources that they need, and they've been eyeing a Militech supply depot, a mobile supply depot, more basically a bunch of trucks in the desert with food in them, and other things, other military supplies, of course. The food in Militech supply depots, it comes in crates. They're willing to pay 500 eddies for each crate that the group brings, and a standard Militech truck carries about 12 of them. So if you if you lift a truck off of that camp, that's 2,000 eddies for each of you.
That's rent for 2 months.
I'm not taking a share myself. I don't need the money, but it's an opportunity for you to make money, and a way for us to help fellow nomads, and it's a way for me to make sure that the Tengu raid goes as well as possible.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
All right.
Oh, what's licking one single truck? Should be a breeze, eh?
Steal a little bit from a corp, give to another nomad family, get a few more buddies to take down Arasaka.
Sounds like a great transaction to me.
And 2 months rent.
Plus, yeah. Plus, finally gives us a chance to strike at Militech for once.
Yeah.
We've been so
Yes.
focused on Arasaka. I
Oh,
like the idea of taking a couple of swings at the other guy.
He, Congo shrugs and says, I have no real love for Militech either. They've often tried to approach me and hire me, my services, my knowledge. But you're right, Paradise. I can't just treat them as some sort of lesser evil.
Right. You do got that one right. So, let's get some intel on these trucks. Maybe Murph knows something about them. Either way, I think we'll be able to scrounge up some details about the where, the when, the why.
Yes,
And,
there is. Hang on. Actually, I know I have a thing here. I'm scrolling through a source book from like the 90s. Give me a minute.
Take your time.
The 90s, right?
Oh God, what is the formatting on this freaking?
Gotta love 90s books.
Yeah. How do I navigate the pages here? Bruh. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna click a lot because there's no page skippy thing here. Yeah, basically, there's like some scouting. Oh hey, there it is.
Ah.
I found it. Hang on. I'm about to send you a little, I guess, a map from
Yippee!
this.
woohoo!
Mappy. It's not quite a battle map, but like basic layout of like a corp supply depot is gonna be in, I guess, lore, because that's where I put maps.
I will bring it up so that stream can see it too. Open in browser. I need to see how big this is.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting. Let me just do this instead. Oh no, you can see my sheet up there in the tab. It's okay.
Nor.
Okay, so this is where we're hitting.
Alright.
13. Yeah. So those trucks in the top right, that is where they keep like food rations, those sorts of supplies, for the supply depot. This isn't quite a base. This is literally just like for where units go to like restock on fuel and ammunition and all of that. So there's no like real parameters for this job. You can approach this however you want. You can sneak in and steal it. You can negotiate with whoever, to just like bribe somebody and get this truck, or you could go in shooting, but I mean that's not really gonna work, like, logically.
Well,
Yeah, it's up to you how you want to handle it. And Congo is down to like come along if you want him to. Yeah, it's up to how you want to handle this.
We don't exactly have the money to be bribing them.
yeah, plus, I don't think that I want to make business deals with Militech. Here's a thought. I mean, I do have a number of smoke grenades and tear gas that I just picked up. That could do something.
Oh, we could put a lot of gas out there, believe me.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
You do have a lot of nerve gas now.
A lot of it. Alright.
I mean, Sneaking in under the cover of a bunch of gas. I mean, it's worked for us so far.
That's true.
Oh, I will
know.
say, you do have the smoke grenade. I do, you do just reminded me. I do want to say for the nerve gas grenade,
Yeah.
um, the cloud created by that's not going to have any sort of visual obscuring effect. It's not thick enough for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just making sure that that's clear.
But I got the smoke grenades.
Yes, you do have the smoke grenades.
Shaitan's also pretty good at stealth if we want to do this with as little conflict as possible.
Hmm.
You could reach out to him, yeah.
We haven't
Yeah, we
seen
could
him in
always give
we
Yeah.
haven't seen him in a while.
could give Shaitan a call. I'm wondering if we use some kind of just distraction. Get one of the trucks dip.
Well, we blow
think we-
something up.
Blowing something up is a possibility, but I'm thinking that
I mean, there's a
I'm
generator.
thinking,
If they have generators, we could definitely blow something up.
damn, you're right. Give some kind of an EMP to the place and a big old kaboom at the generator truck. Blow that up. That'll be away from all the Hummers. Then we go in, snatch one up. Maybe with the help of Shaitan.
Yeah, I agree.
It's really just a question of how we're gonna. Well,
It's a
I
whole-
like.
We need
I grab-
ideally we take a whole truck, right? Like there's no way we're just walking out with carrying a crate, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, the thing is that we're gonna have to be able to carjack and carjack quick.
Congo, how good are you with driving large semis?
I am rather adept at it. The motorcycle is not the only vehicle with which I am proficient. We've had to hijack a lot of trucks.
So,
Alright.
you think you can drive us?
Congo can definitely be a getaway driver.
I don't have any objections to that. Perhaps with your fancy new bike, you could run security for us, Rocket.
I need
And,
that. Of course.
Now, as always, if things get a little sticky, I have new upgrades I can throw out there.
I do have. I have an incendiary grenade. I pull it out like a fucking thermite. Here's what I'm thinking. I
Real,
strap her up to the old zapper.
I
Drop her down. Drop her down on the generator.
That's true. I have another thing. Chance,
Yes.
do you by any chance know what kind of nerve gas is in the grenade?
I was gonna say sarin,
Saren, is that
or what was the because I know you were telling me about one specific one. I know
There
sarin
is-
has like a more chemical name, but
there is dimethyl sulfate, which is definitely a nerve
which
gas.
is- Yeah.
Which I really want to use because Blight was initially inspired by the Gloria Ramirez case. But CS gas is
Dimethyl sulfate is combustible.
Okay, so they're both combustible. Never mind.
okay. Yeah, we can make it that. We can make it that. Sure.
All right.
Because I assume that you would have like gotten in touch with Spider Murphy about like what specific compound that you would
Yeah.
want if that was like something that mattered to you.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I'll look up and I'll just go. I see the twinge of an idea in your eyes. An incendiary grenade is not going to do all too much, but, what are your thoughts?
How much do you know about chemistry?
Ah, well, one of my highest ranking classes. My mother was rather into chemistry herself and taught me all she knew.
All right.
So shoot.
We're out in the desert. There is an incendiary grenade is not going to catch fire to a lot of things, nor will it spread that easily unless there's thick foliage. However, a large fireball in the air can definitely cause some damage, along with the added bonus of brain injury, spinal injury, maybe a little bit of necrosis somewhere.
Why, to make a fireball in the middle of nowhere with just an incendiary grenade, you'd need something like a combustible nerve gas or something. And I have no idea where in the world we would get something like that. It's not like I know someone who's rather close to me in any kind of way who specializes in nerve gases and toxins. No, that would never happen, would it?
No, no, definitely not.
If only the theoretical would work.
Well, I mean, I'm itching to try out Spider Murphy's new gifts, so I'd say it's worth a shot.
What type of gas is it?
Dimethyl sulfate.
Oh, that'll make a boom. That'll make a big boom.
Alright.
Fuck yeah, I'm in. Blow her up. Rock Hat take the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
And then our driver.
Oh, go. Great. Are we looping Shaitan into this or no?
Shaitan can absolutely help us with stealth, I think.
I
Or
think
at the very
Shaitan would be a
least,
good
or at the
fit.
very least, scouting out security with Rockhat.
If we start getting chased, they're likely going to take almost all of their vehicles away from the scene. Shaitan can go back in, grab another food truck, and fuck right off.
As his oh yeah, I was gonna say he is still gonna want a cut.
Yeah.
If you do loop him into this, could be
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Absolutely.
Give him a call.
Interesting.
You want to do it?
yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I suppose I can be the talker as always. I'll give him a fucking call. Ring the ding ding.
You call him, and yeah, he picks up and he says, "Hey, Paradise, what you been up to? Heard about your
Mayhem.
yes, I heard about your little adventure with Spider.
Quite
Well,
the escapade it was.
Yes.
Now, I had some time with your companion Spider, but I haven't gotten the chance to have that same kind of interaction with you, being buddies out there on the field. We had that one mission, but I think I want to even up the cases between you and Murph. You want to join in for some chaos?
Is it against Arasaka?
Militech. But, if it's between you and me, they're both awful.
There's a silence on the other end of the phone, and then he says, I'm sorry, my friend. But the jobs I take, only against Arasaka.
When Arasaka is taken care of, are you just gonna lay down your weapons?
In an ideal world. But
It's not an
That's-
ideal world, is it? We have a threat that, with the defeat, with the overwhelming crushing of just Arasaka, is going to rise up stronger than they ever were, with them out of the picture.
If I could also
If
add,
you do want to lay down your weapons by the time that this whole ordeal with Arasaka is over, then you're gonna want to hit Militech as well. Or else they're gonna be Arasaka 2.0.
if I may
And if
add,
you don't...
this
Oh
is,
yeah, also, lights here.
if I may add, this whole little raid that we're doing on a Militech mobile base, this is ultimately going to help us take down Arasaka. Just, as Kongo puts it, rallying more allies.
can you make a persuasion check with a +1 from the help that you just got from Blight?
Come on now. That's a 16.
16. He says, I understand, and I agree. Militech is, well, Militech's a corporation like any other. But they didn't do the things to me that Arasaka did. There is a reason that I do what I do. Arasaka is that reason. I'm sorry.
Reach their own. Word from the wise, though. It's, your elder. How old is he?
He's,
I'm.
he's, I don't know. How old is he?
Paradise is 50.
You're what?
I'm 50.
Hilarious.
I did not know that.
I'm fucking old.
Yeah, he's probably younger than you.
Little word of advice from your elder. And, you know, someone who's been in this industry for a long time. Your war in life can't be. It can't be boiled down to the names that do such things. It is the entire system. Yes, getting rid of one name is a good thing. But when that name's taken care of, I promise you, if Militech is allowed to rise up, they will do the exact same thing that Arasaka did. To you, your friends, and the entirety of Night City. I understand your point, though. Just, food for thought for the future. Appreciate it, though. Take care. I hang up.
Okay.
She just like pinches her brow and is going to go to the corner of her room and just like kick a little bit of her kibble. She just like kicks it with her boot and just. Christ.
Well, can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah.
He mentioned Arasaka did something to him. Do you think that's vaguely related to Project Tengu in any sort?
No, we know what it is. His friend was killed. They dropped it.
That was Spider Murphy, actually.
Oh, shite.
That's Spider Murphy's grudge.
Damn.
Shayton, he, as far as you're aware, like he's just been like this.
Probably is. I wouldn't doubt it.
Alright, well. That's fine. We've stealthed our way through numerous things before.
Fucking hate that woman. You don't know exactly who she's talking about, but she's just gonna pinch her brow and it's just gonna go like, right, yeah. Let's get this over with.
Alright.
You're still in, right, Congo?
Of
Playing
course.
against Arasaka. Great.
It slipped my mind that Shayton's personal code prevents him from fighting anyone but Arasaka. I apologize.
It's fine.
No worries. Alright, someone go call up Ian. I want his fucking van.
Alright.
You guys go get Ian, and he Ian goes up to Ian's approaching you as you're approaching him, Blight, and he says, Blight, I have got another Ripper Doc friend. Sorry for cheating on you, but I've got another Ripper Doc friend who has a couple of pieces of hardware that you might think are cool. You know how you got the pills and all that, for your stem cells, for your the antibodies, all that sort of thing.
Right.
So I was thinking maybe you don't need that anymore. I've got that Ripper Duck friend has some blood, or has some like experience with lobotomy, with blood stuff, and I'm thinking that she might be able to help set you up with some enhanced antibodies and stem cells, get you some like genetic treatment, and maybe you won't need the pills anymore. What do you think?
Okay, so Blight's whole spiel going on, how common is that?
What
Like,
do you mean?
like, how often do people actually augment, like, their blood like this?
Not. This is a very uncommon thing. Yours is like you've never seen anybody with like a thing like yours. Um, you're fairly certain that it exists. Like, so there are people with it. It's just really rare.
Alright, that's interesting that you found someone with experience similar to mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not it's not one for one. But I'm just saying, like, there's probably like more qualifications than the average, right?
Right, right.
Something on your mind?
Are do you know where they're stationed?
Yeah. She's got a clinic down in Santo Domingo. I don't. I can take you there sometime if you wanted to.
I'll I'll
Sorry, Santo Domingo doesn't exist at this point in time. I'm gonna say, uh, right, yeah, just Haywood.
Haywood.
Not that it matters, but I gotta stay
I'll
lore accurate.
I'll think on it. But yeah, thanks for finding that for me. That would help a lot.
Yeah, I just, you know, wanted to make sure, like, things are convenient for you and all that. Plus,
Right.
sometimes getting the right catalyst, chemicals, all that can be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, I understand. Um, Thank you, and I really do appreciate everything you do for me.
Yeah, well, anyone else here would do the same thing. Just you're the one. I'm the one that you talk to. You know.
Some of the people at camp, maybe not, maybe not. But you pull through, and you should hang out in the clinic more.
Yeah, I should.
Right. We needed to see you again. Militech raid. We need a vehicle that holds more than one person. Fortunately, the car that Rocket asked for is just a motorcycle.
Well, I mean, look, it's not like I mind loaning my car out to you guys, but uh, if you're rating if you're rating Militech, I feel like a minivan may not be the most appropriate vehicle.
You're not wrong.
I mean, it's not like I haven't shot at people from the window of the minivan before. I'm just saying it's not like the most
It's
tactical experience.
we probably won't be bringing it right up to the base. It'll probably be like a good distance down to where we can get on foot and start scouting. We'll have it parked far off, so any fire towards it shouldn't really be a problem.
That makes sense. Still, if you're going off road for and doing some scouting, you sure you don't want to take bikes? Well, maybe you don't know how to drive motorcycles, but yeah, fair enough. I'll get you the minivan if that's what you want.
Yeah.
There is something to be said about inconspicuousness.
This is a minivan household. If you take the minivan from us, we will fucking riot.
We stand the van.
I tried to be the voice of reason, but no,
We're the
minivan will
van
work.
squad. We love the
Van
van.
squad. Okay. In that case, you guys gonna go take the minivan. Same agreement of normal. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna suspend the 50, the paying for gas thing this time. This time it's on
Alright.
the house because
Okay.
Militech, raiding Militech, you know, it's cool. That's a cool thing to do. It counts as work. Yeah. So you two are in the van, and Rockhat is in the is on the bike, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pongo's also got his bike.
Who's driving his bike back? Someone's got to drive the van. Someone's got to drive the truck.
The bike is self-driving.
Whoa.
Oh. Ooh.
That's so
he got
cool.
that fancy shit.
Yeah. It doesn't have the same like fancy cool handling features as Rockhat's new Yaiba Kusanagi, but it does have like it can like follow you, you know, come to you.
Okay.
He usually
Before,
drives
like-
it himself, but you know.
As we're all like getting into our respective vehicles, I roll down the window as always, and I just peer out, and I'm just like, all right, just so that we're all on the same page. Blight and I are going in and making one fuck of a fireball, and Rockhat, you're securing the perimeter, making sure that the truck is able to get out safe, and
Gotcha,
Congo,
Baroness.
you're driving the truck, right?
Yes.
Good. Sounds like a plan. Let's not fuck it up. Let's not die. Sound good?
It's not.
Great.
Sounds good.
Let's get out there.
Rockhat, this is your first time on your new bike, the Yaiba
boy.
Kusanagi, what do I
Oh,
call
no.
it?
Oh,
The
no.
CT1X. Do you have a drive skill? Do you have a drive land vehicle skill?
Oh
You know,
no.
That's an interesting question that you're asking me.
No
And I'm not
skill.
asking what your skill is in it. I'm asking if you have any points in it whatsoever.
No, yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I have a point.
What is your score? Hang on. Oh wait, I have your character sheet. I can simply look it up.
Yeah.
Take
Yippee. Papyrus?
Allison. Stats under reflexes. Uh-oh, you have no drive land vehicle skill. You have a +8 because of your sweet reflexes though. Okay, so I need you to make that roll then. Drive land vehicle.
Okay. Alright, I have a 3 plus an 8, so that would be
11. Oh boy.
Oh no.
This okay. So you're not super experienced with riding motorcycles necessarily.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And this is a hell of a motorcycle. You as you get on, you see that there's like a plug, a place for you to like plug your interface plugs into the vehicle. You're just going to manually operate it though.
okay.
And when you set off, you know, at first, just going in a straight line, you know, everything's nice and dandy, right? but like the second that you shift the handle like slightly to one side, the entire thing like fucking moves. Like this thing turns like on a dime, um, on a penny. Um, it's like immediately like start to like kind of like spin a little bit, and the ride becomes like very rapidly very unstable. You have to like kind of like stop and like stabilize yourself really quickly. This is it's a very jarring experience.
Oh yeah.
Congo like kind of like looks at you and is like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, just new machine and all, just something I just get used to,
He looks at it up and down. And it's like, "Be careful that it's not too much motorcycle for you."
Are you kidding me? Nothing's too much for me. Alright? I got this.
You immediately do a front flip now.
Yo,
No,
let's
yeah.
fucking go.
I think with an 11 and with 8 reflexes, like you are able to like control it enough to like get where you're going.
Yeah.
If you do start getting into fights on this thing, things might get a little hectic.
Okay.
Okay.
At least until you start putting points into the drive land vehicle skill.
Yeah.
I like see this out the window. I'm like, holy fuck, they're gonna crash.
I'm like,
Oh, this
Blight's
ain't
just
good.
like slowing down. Like they're not crashing into me. I'm getting behind them.
Oh, that's fair enough.
You so yeah, but yeah, you guys set off. And Rocket, is eventually able to like get used to the bike. Like you occasionally see her like wobble a bit, but is able to like at least able to get where she's going. Like her reflexes are good enough that she can handle it. Um, and you guys make your way out into the desert towards the coordinates of the Militech supply depot provided to you and Congo. Um, and it's a lot of the drive consists of more or less a lot of long, flat desert across this wide flat gray asphalt. Um, it feels like every few minutes you either pass through or see these ghost towns, just little suburbs or little places with like various shops and stuff and old gas stations, things that have been just abandoned and left to the wayside either because of the war or because of corporate expansion. All around you, you see the ruins of the old America as you drive through the night. When you get far enough away from the city, you can start to see stars poke every so often as they poke through the cover of the smog and the light pollution, and all around you, um, it's just nothing but flat sand, dry, dusty plants, and the ruins and the bones of the places left behind by the glimmering jewel of Night City. Eventually, you turn off the main asphalt road onto a dirt trail, and eventually you turn off away from that and onto the rough, rocky desert plains, going fully off road. And you come to a stop on the side, like behind this ridge that crests upwards a little bit, which would give you an overlook of the Militech supply depot. And your vehicles like kind of come to a stop there, out of sight of the supply depot.
All right.
Okay. Alright, yo, let's work our magic.
Let's get it done.
Yeah.
In and out,
Yeah.
as
in and
always.
Congo, yeah, you see Congo like loading and checking over his fancy custom made pistol, and yeah, he heads up to the ridge and like kind of like starts like scouting the area out. I see the generator. He points to one of the trucks off in the side of the camp near where a lot of the like barracks and stuff are, or the like
Oh,
not barracks, but is something up?
you hear the bot, right?
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah, I
bot's
hear it
going a
too.
little silly.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
He but yeah, he with the four of you basically kind of like get a layout or look over for the whole camp, and things are laid out pretty similarly to how they are here on this map. I'm gonna tell the bot to go away for a little bit.
Yeah,
Rip Nero
Goodbye.
bot.
they're kind of going wild
Goodbye.
with it.
For Nero.
Rest in peace, Holy
And
Spirit.
yeah, if there's any so I think that you guys would be like the ridge that you're like kind of like overlooking things from. It's on like the upper left side of the map. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so like you're basically like overlooking the whole supply depot from there. And it's kind of like set into this little like divot in the land here. Where out on the like the bottom side of that map, there's like that's like the main thoroughfare through which people enter and leave the camp. Um, and then they have like barricades and like checkpoint like set up there to make sure that people or keep that front end of the camp well secured. So if that affects your planning at all, then discuss that. I gotta be right back. I got to.
Yeah. You are not muted. Oh,
Still there.
there you
Okay.
go.
There we go. Okay. All right. So
So we were
Alright.
looking at the.
It's in lore again, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's in
it's in
lore.
lore. I
Lore.
think that I think we. Oh, it's so hard because Blight and Lanesy aren't the best. Honestly, we could just like tie up the canisters to the drone and make
We
like a
could.
dropping mechanism.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not the hardest thing to do, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's kind of just like tying it to and then maybe relying on the decloak. I'm sure there's like a trigger that goes when the decloaking is on or something like that. Either way, I think that mhm.
Or it could be like a spring thing where the spring is like loaded and then the spring
Yeah.
unloads.
I think either way, I think we should be able, like, between the power of a Ripper Dock and a media, they should be able to rig up one
Surely-
singular dropping
Surely one of
mechanism
us
between their
understands
two
engineering.
brain cells.
Mm.
I believe in us both.
All right.
So I think that's our plan of action. So do we literally just drop this firebomb and then just do nothing?
We dropped
we
the
could
firebomb.
honestly- Maybe we could honestly like plant it like more like inside of it, like
In the
by
generator truck?
by the generator truck.
Your drone doesn't
Yeah,
send out an EMP, does it?
It does not. But I have. No, I don't have an EMP grenade.
Savage.
We could do a stormtrooper thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
What-
No,
which
no.
How
one?
so?
Which stormtrooper thing are we talking about? They've done many things.
You know how in Star Wars everyone always like beats the hell out of a stormtrooper and then takes their uniform?
I
You
mean,
know, you're not wrong. We kind of
That's
already did that with
true.
Arasaka
we
bodies.
did that with Arasaka. I personally like the idea of just sending in the Zaprador and
Oh yeah, we
'Cause
could
I have a-
honestly.
I have a tech tool. Theoretically speaking, I should be able to use that for basic
Animated.
shit.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna drop a firebomb on them.
A firebomb alongside nitrous oxide.
Essentially, yeah. Like a lot of
Yeah.
nerve gas, a
Then-
lot of fire, a lot of pain.
On
Okay.
top of the generator truck. So then hopefully the generator truck with the fire goes kablooey times 2.
Yeah.
Everyone rushes over to it, and then
Yeah.
Kungo and Rocket can steal a Hummer.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just doing the crypto shit, Blight and I.
Yeah. Literally, we're just camping.
Yeah.
We're literally just camping on the sidelines. If anyone come, maybe we stay. Okay, so we have the escape place, like that kind of place where the Hummer is going to back out and probably head out. It is covered by the motorcycle scouts and sentries. I'm hoping that those sentries go to the generator truck, and when they do, when the Hummer gets past the entrance point, I could just throw a bunch of tear gas. Or smoke. Just like to doubly secure their exit.
There's no way these people have like gas masks on, right?
Surely not.
I mean, from what we
I
can
could
see
just-
from people right now, I mean, can we kind of like see what they look like?
We should be able to, right?
I should just tear gas. I'm thinking that like the second that the Hummer gets out, before the motorcycle, I'll like set myself up and just chuck tear gas there.
I'm muted. Make a perception check if you want to figure that sort of thing
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
I shall. Where are my dice? That's so weird. They just had them.
it's Rocket making it? Or is it all of us?
Oh yeah, probably Rocket, because Rocket's probably the closest.
Oh yeah, Rocket would be moving.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
Because we're
drone
just
could-
like,
the drone would give
in
us
the
a-
van.
The drone
Honestly,
would
when you
give us
guys
a good
drop the
look at it.
bomb, me and Kingo can do the stormtrooper thing, and then like that'll be an easier time for us to
Well,
to move around essentially.
Yeah.
You and Congo are free to do the silly stormtrooper. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The
Alright.
stormtrooper thing?
Yeah, you beat the hell out of a stormtrooper and take his armor, and then you just.
Ah, I see.
Oh, by the way, I got a 9. Plus, what's my perception? 7.
9 plus 7? Okay. That is pretty good. Yeah, it's the main problem, the main inhibitor here is that it's night. I'm assuming that you went at night at least.
Yeah.
We're
I
going
did
at night.
describe
Yeah.
stars. Yeah. Yeah, no, I should have asked, but just to be sure. Yeah, so it is a little bit hard to see, but looking towards like the places that have been illuminated by the various like floodlights and lights that have been set up throughout the camp, a lot, like the majority of the soldiers here, you would reckon, are not wearing their full combat gear. Like many of them are just like in their like fatigues or like in like t-shirts. And if they are carrying their like Kevlar vests and their rifles and stuff, you're pretty sure that not all of them are carrying gas masks. Some of them might be, like, just you would assume, but from the looks of things, you would wager that like the majority of the people here do not carry gas masks.
Hilarious.
So.
Oh, Chance, if you want to hear what the plan is right now, it's attach the nerve gas grenades and the incendiary grenades to the drone, fly it over the generator, drop it, cause a huge explosion that also hopefully blows up the generator, and in the midst of confusion, Rocket and Kungo sneak in, maybe steal some Militech uniforms to blend in more, and then drive off with a truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Waiting for Dean to get back.
I think Congo might ask, like, why don't we just steal the truck with the distraction?
Oh, we're gonna steal the truck with a distraction, but we gotta like go in there, stealthily, get close safely. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like either. I mean, but what's the point of spending time getting uniforms for that?
Oh. Oh yeah, we're not seriously gonna do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I feel like if we did get the uniforms, then we wouldn't want to do the distraction because that would put everybody on edge, on alert.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right?
I guess.
Well, I guess we're waiting for. Oh, right. So are we all in different? So where are you guys going to be, Blight and Paradise?
We should just be in the van, because all Paradise has to do is control the drone so that it's over the thing, and then drop the thing. We're also trying to figure out how to get it so we can have like an unclasping
just, like-
mechanism that lets
Yeah,
go
we're
of the
trying to
grenades.
rig up. Yeah, we're just like trying to rig up a basic like dropper.
Like a crane machine, but funnier.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a tech tool if that means anything, like a multi-tool. If like we can put our brain cell together, and maybe, what would like work to do that?
Oh wait, we should actually, for time reasons,
Okay.
because I don't want I don't have the mental energy to multitask there.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
so considering that your part in the plan largely consists of pushing a button and dropping the bombs, if you guys need to leave soon, like maybe you could,
Yeah.
and then we could do the reverse of what we did last session and close it out with Rockat.
Yeah. I think I
interesting.
do have to go here in a second.
Yeah, my mom's texting me, and I'm like, I say.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have you out of here by 7 then.
Okay.
All right. Sounds
Mm.
good.
Yeah. And then
so-
are you able to stick around longer, Keith?
I kind of have to leave like around 7:10ish, but like yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty flexible, honestly. Yeah.
Okay, then I will simply rush this whole thing.
All right.
Nice.
What do I need to roll to like make a dropping mechanism for my drone?
Basic tech.
Basic tech.
Yes.
Got it. Let
And
me.
if you want to help Light, make a basic tech check as well.
I'm also gonna do it with
Absolutely, as
luck.
soon as I find it. There it is.
Glad I did it with luck, and because might be my last roll of the session, I'm adding all 7 of my luck points
Amazing.
to make it a 15.
15, beautiful. Okay. And what did you get, Light?
I imploded. I got a 1.
No.
Imploded? Oh, rip.
I'm just like, don't worry, I got it. No, it's my drone. I got it.
Blight's just like,
You-
like, can you be careful with the grenades?
I'm being careful with the grenades. I'm just saying that this is my drone, and I'm the one who knows how to use it. So let me do the drone tech.
There's a bit of fumbling around, but you do manage to rig up an improvised mechanism for setting the and dropping the grenades. And meanwhile, yeah, okay, yeah, you go and you attach those grenades to the mechanism. You send the Zapruder, right?
Yeah, the Zapruder.
Zapruder, okay, into the air, and it's he, she.
It.
What's this? It's okay. It sets off and quickly cloaks itself so that it's basically just like the grenades kind of dangling in midair, which is pretty hard to spot, all things considered.
Flying grenades.
And you locate the generator truck, which is humming with and supplying power to this whole camp. And when you've properly positioned it, you activate the mechanism, and you see those 2 canisters drop and fall down onto the truck, and then they pass out of sight when they get a little bit too far and drop off into the darkness.
Come on.
And then everything, it just explodes into this massive fireball.
Let's go. Ah, that's good.
Oh wow, sound effects.
Whoa.
Sound effects.
I have that from Cursed Ones.
Hell yes. And the all the lights in the camp flicker and they shut off. And you immediately hear like cries of like confusion and alarm, and you hear people shouting like, we're under attack, from the camp. And the only source of illumination for a good while is from this fireball that is now consuming a large like corner of the camp. It quickly spreads over the command center. You see it starts to close in on one of the trucks, and you see like people being like rushed out on like stretchers as it's gotten close to like the medical center. Gesundheit.
Fuck
Um,
you.
no, sorry, no. Let me rephrase. You sneeze. I wish you would stop doing that. That's my new response to sneezes. I wish you would stop doing that. Um, But yeah, you see people being rushed out of the medical treatment mobile treatment facility, evacuated from there. Um, you spot people are like immediately trying to put out this fire.
I'm watching the like flames and I'm just like reminds me of the sunset of Ireland.
Blight's
I've actually
just...
never been to Ireland. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah. Blight's just a little out of it right now.
Congo
Yeah.
like kind of like looks at you, is like, where did you get the accent?
My parents were fucking Irish. They were Irish immigrants who moved to America, and they didn't lose their accents when they went to America. So I got the accents because they raised me.
I suppose that makes sense. It's
Actually,
very strong.
I've just been pretending to be Irish this entire time. I'm fucking with you.
Everybody,
Never
he's
do
so
that.
shook.
Again.
Why? Does it bother you?
Yes.
All right, I'll never do it again.
Let's go get that truck. And
Give 'em fuck.
Congo and Rockat depart.
Yes.
Blight,
Let's go.
you're
Congo.
your mental state is compromised. Let's dig into that.
Yes.
Nice. I am interested in exploring that though. Or I
So
don't know
am
if
I.
that was I don't know if you were saying that because Blight's feeling something right now or because you're just
No,
distracted
she
or something.
is. She is.
Okay. Okay, cool. We probably don't have time to explore that.
But you
Next.
know, when
But
we
I know.
can.
When we can, you should DM me about that. You
I
should
will.
tell me what you're feeling. But
I'll type it up right now, might as well.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, Congo and Rockat, you are sneaking into the camp amidst the chaos. Give me a stealth roll. That's a skill, right? Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
I personally have to head out, but thank
Okay.
you guys for the session. This was amazing.
I'm going to
Yes.
stay just because I'm streaming this, but do not expect any more content from me. I'm turning
Yeah.
off my camera.
I shan't.
Love you guys.
Bye,
Goodbye. Have a good
Dee.
rest of
Boy.
the session. Wah!
Wow. Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
leave.
so yeah, stealth roll.
Okay, where's stealth under here?
It would be under dexterity.
Dexterity.
Oh wait, I don't know what your sheet looks like. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I'm just gonna look for it. But I rolled like a 9, so.
Okay. Yeah, it's and I'm looking at your sheet on the app right now, and it's a plus 14.
Oh, let's go. Let's
So
go.
yeah, big stealthy. And it's kind of like the with the two of you, you're very sneaky. And you it's kind of like a competition to who can be the stealthiest between the two of you. Let me make a roll real quick. Oh shit. Okay, the
What?
two of you are like neck and neck here. You're like at one point, as you guys slip into the edge of the camp, you see a patrol coming, and you, Rock Hat, you slip underneath vehicles, one of the trucks, and you duck down underneath it, and then skillfully pop back out as they
Okay.
pass. And then meanwhile, Congo, as you guys are like moving through the camp, Congo he like moves up like behind this one soldier, and then like the soldier like hears something and he starts to turn towards Congo, and Congo like kind of like just stays like he steps around so that he's like always like behind the guy as he's turning around, and then the guy does like a full like 180 looking behind him, and with Congo uses that opportunity to like get behind him and like keep moving forward. And the two of you just keep doing like stealthy ninja shit like that.
Yeah.
And you make your way to the trucks.
Is
Congo, oh yeah,
keep going, keep going.
Congo, he steps up to one of the trucks, and climbs in, and says, "Come on, I'll drive you to your bike. You hop on the bike, and you'll escort me as we drive off."
All right, cool. Let's do it.
And the two of you hop into the truck, and he starts it. Doesn't turn on the headlights just to maintain that little extra bit of stealthiness. And you guys drive off through the camp. You see the fire as it starts to consume the entire camp on one side of you, and people are like rushing to put it out. But the added combustibility of it, sparked by the use of the gas, is making it very difficult to contain the fire.
Oh,
So a lot of people are actually not even paying you any mind as you drive,
right.
as you get out of the camp. They're just busy with their own thing. You you drive past the main checkpoint, where you see many people are basically like rushing, like preparing for. Most people are preparing for an attack, waiting for something to come from the outside. Uh, no one's really quite expecting something to be leaving from the inside. So you see, in the dark with the low visibility, you actually see one of the camp guards, or one of the supply depot guards, who's like waving for your truck to leave and like encouraging you guys to leave. It's like go, get out! Don't let him jack the supplies. And with that,
Awesome.
you guys start to drive off into the night. Congo swings the truck around so that you can get out quickly and run to your bike.
Okay. Say to
And then,
myself, wow, looks like we really didn't need the uniform.
guess not. Oh, jeez. Looks like we got away with this one scot-free.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Okay.
We'll catch up at camp.
All right. See ya.
And you, two of you, eventually you link up with Blight and Paradise in the minivan, and you drive off back into the night. And that is where we will end the session.
Yeah. Wait, that was like the easiest heist ever. What?
That is somehow that
I'm
is.
not saying that there won't be consequences for it later. I'm just saying,
They
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
but-
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. The actual
You know.
job was like.
well, that was partly because of time, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. True.
it was a good plan though. Is
Good
the main factor here.
I can't believe Congo and Rockcat were having a dick measuring competition.
It's like that bit in the Suicide Squad,
Oh, yeah.
where they're like competing to kill people in creative ways, except it's just like with doing cool ninja stuff.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like you get between two of the trucks and you like wall run up to get to the top of one to like sneak past some guards or some shit.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what's other stealthy shit
There's
that could happen.
there's everyone in the camp rushing to go extinguish the fire. Maybe some of them are like coughing and dying from the nerve gas. Meanwhile, Rockcat and Congo are just doing like backflips and everything off the trucks.
Literally.
They're literally hitting the gritty.
Yeah.
Hitting the gwitty,
Hitting the
as
gwitty.
as Dean would say.
Yeah.
All right.
All
I need
right.
to go soon,
I
so
have to
I
go
am
now.
going to
Yes. There's
close.
time pressure.
I'm going to
Yeah.
close this off very, very quickly. As always, support your artists. Follow Dean on Twitter at BirdlyManLiz. Check out Dean's Twitch. I think also, actually, I think it's Lizzie Loops on Twitch. Lissy Loops, something like that, something similar to that. Check out my Twitter. It's pigeon_cur. Yeah, fun art, fun commissions. Please commission me. I have been having to take care of my brothers because my dad has been gone for 3 weeks, and I have to keep buying food because I cannot find the time or energy to cook.
Damn.
But yeah, that is mostly it.
The working
Yes.
chap.
And
Right.
tomorrow, we get a little off session episode.
Yeah,
Little
tomorrow
thing.
is going to be an off-session episode instead of Apex and Aberrations, most likely. Apex and
Yes.
Aberrations, however, should be returning next week for sure.
Yes.
I'm calling next episode the Secret Spider Murphy episode. I actually have a name for it, but I can't reveal it because it'll give the whole thing away.
Sounds good. Alrighty. With that, bye chat. Thank you for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.